shadows on winter's breath. Ley lines burn the sky with death. Kings and crowns could not contain the surge of myth through steel and chain. Crown of ley lines, fire and stone. Britain stands, but not alone. Merlin's hand, the Pendragon's call. The sixth world rises, kingdoms fall. Internment walls and druid songs. Excalibur cuts through the wrongs. Mayday shadows, blood and flame. The jackals hunt in Arthur's name. Deep iron plasma, miners fight. Sabotage in tunnels at night. Cumbria's dwarves reclaim their ground. Ancestral veins in steel unbound. With menace tide, Amazonian storms collide. Veterans scarred, the pact was signed, but war still lingers in the mind. Deep iron burns beneath the ground. Falklands echo with mana sound. Prophecies whisper, futures bend. The queen ascends, but wars don't end. Surveillance eyes in every street. Psionic core where shadows meet. Excalibur's edge, the monarchy's shield. Yet fractured loyalties never yield. Green jackals chant in forest halls, preparing coronation's calls. Bardic voices weave the night. Arthur's return in ritual rite. Prophets sing of crowns undone, of battles lost, of wars begun. The ley line surge, the myth reborn. A kingdom waits for Arthur's dawn. Crown of ley lines, fractured throne. Surveillance reigns, the seeds are sown. Psionic eyes, Excalibur steel. The myth returns. The wound won't heal. The wound won't echoes of empires long expired. London in neon, London in rain, circuits and cobblestones, ghosts survive. Tower bridge hums with electric veins. Hackers and hustlers ride phantom trains. The ice still turns, but it sees the cold. A city born on a haunted road. Survive. Brick lane glitters with coded desire. Street poets chant through electric wire. Markets of memory sold by the bite. Dreams of tomorrow in hologram light. Beneath Westminster, secrets ignite. Hackers and hustlers rewrite the night. The crown's old ghosts and the Sprawls still scheme. London 2097, a fractured dream. Fog on the river, chrome in the night. Dreams of rebellion, flickering light. The city awakens, the sprawl takes wing. Hear the neon ghosts as they start to sing. London calling, wired and free. A sprawl of shadows, eternity. 2097, the city's flame. London in neon, forever the name. Rain falls sharp like glass on steel. Neon whispers spin the wheel. Every shadow's got a name. No one here plays the same game. Flicker static in my veins. City lights burn through my chains. I see neon ghosts in the night. Fading figures glowing bright. Running circuits, chasing dreams. Living lives torn at the seams. Wires
Well, I wouldn't say Flash Gordon. It wasn't just Flash Gordon.
It
There would
wasn't
have
just
been
Flash
Hell on
Gordon.
Earth as well.
Hell on Earth, and and the odd one shot here and there. But anyway,
First
welcome.
time having it advantage.
Yeah. What I will point out, not that not that anyone's got them yet, any of them yet. I suspect, but under fundraiser best of the rest, you might want to check out the new combat edges. There's some quite nice ones, like invasive maneuvers. If you get a Joker, then all attacks against you at -4. And then what I do like are the improved versions, because Deadshot, you basically Deadshot is Deadshot and Mighty Blow and Power Surge only happen on Jokers. If you want to spend another penny, something else happens if you have an ace. So whether you take them or not, don't worry too much. I'm just pointing out they are there. I thought they looked fun. You really would have.
Is that the supplement? Where are
Are we
those?
still running with Deuces Mild?
Deuces are still mild, yes.
Okay.
That's under fundraiser bennies, fundraiser bennies, and fundraiser best of the rest. There are.
Oh, those are modules.
They're modules, yeah. Bennies. Okay. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're technically 5 different expansions you can get for about a couple of bucks each, and I just took the ones I liked out of them. Mind you, the razor bonus damage, we never remembered those, so I probably won't worry too much about those. But we'll see. Creative thrashing was fun.
How do I add those to my? How do I add those to?
I think as a player, I think you hit. Is it still activation? I can't remember. Have I got Phantoms loaded?
For what? I see library modules, and then I don't see them listed though.
No, you might have to load them.
Oh, I see. I hit the activation.
At the load.
I hit the activation. I hit the activation button, and then stuff shows up. Okay.
So, welcome one and all. It's welcome to the UK in the year of 2097. For a group of interesting individuals who well, you're not complete novices. You have got a couple of basic runs under your belts, and you have obviously made a name for yourselves. You've recently grouped through means that you may or may not have already decided, or doesn't necessarily matter. You are actually running. You know each other as such, as in you've all agreed to start working together as a team, whether that's because of crew contacts or you've just run into each other. You haven't actually all performed a job together yet. Whether any of your characters has performed jobs with other characters before, that's really up to you guys. If any of you worked that sort of stuff out, I'm not saying you can't do that, but this, as of yet, the 7 of you have not. 7, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 7 of you. The 7 of you have not yet run a job together, although I think there's only 6 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
That
6.
still hasn't loaded yet.
Which hasn't turned up. But that's all good. So what I think we shall do is, although your characters know each other as players, and Mr. GM here doesn't necessarily know, so I'm going to go left to right as it is on my screen. So that's Benjamin. You're up first if you'd like to introduce yourself and share what you want to be shared, and keep what you want not to be shared secret.
Benjamin Everest. He's a kind of a like a gym bro build, but not real strong yet. It's like early gym bro. Broad shoulders, narrow waist, kind of bulky. And he seems to have a bit of roid rage. He's always grumbling about something. He's got very hairy arms, and his fingernails are more like claws than fingernails. He tries to be friendly. He really is trying to be friendly, but it seems like everything ticks him off. I mean, the weather's too cold, the weather's too hot. There's 3 degrees difference between those two, kind of thing. So yeah, that's Ben.
Interesting things. Thank you very much. Brick.
Brick is a big, ugly orc. He's lived in the sprawl for a few years. He's done a few runs. He joined the local militia in the past, so he has a little bit of military training. And he's just trying to make some money so he can retire into a quiet life and take things easy. But he needs some funds to do that. There you go.
Case. You
Is
did.
that me? Yeah, he's a small. Well, he's a dwarf, and so he's got.
That's Patch. That's Patch, not Case.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's okay. Hang on. You picked the wrong Hang on, I'm very confused. Hang on, no, I'm very confused. We've got Doc Tucker's. Who's picked what? Who's playing who? I've got Doc Tuck and Patch both being selected by the same owner.
Oh no, I should have Patch, right? Patches.
Accidentally clicked on patch, but I thought I released it.
Okay, let's clear Patch. So Patch is available for nabbage.
You gonna clear a Patch?
Yep.
I don't
Doc,
know.
are you around or you? Well, you might as well carry on Patch, seeing as Doc's still muted.
No, I'm not. Am I?
We can hear you.
I meant Case. Case is muted. Sorry, ignore me. I'm still
Oh,
working
I
out who's
didn't mean
who.
to be muted. I'm sorry. I didn't. There was just all sorts of stuff going on, so I just was pausing. I didn't want to interrupt.
No worries. Oh, Case, you're up.
Okay, so yeah, Case is a hacker of sorts. Although curiously, he doesn't use a hacking rig. He is relatively quiet and keeps to himself, and looks a little bit different in that he is not a human. He is a changeling, and
Changeling
born in the
switch, you mean?
slums. Born in the slums beneath big cities' rusted overpasses. Case learned early that survival meant trade, scraps for favors, secrets for silence. Hunger taught negotiation, loss taught resilience, and since then, he's just been kind of running his own sort of scams and hacks and doing his own thing. So that is Case.
Thank you very much. Lord, you're up, sir.
Lauren Haywire is bright youngster, college bound, but then lost his tuition or whatever, and now he's basically on his own. Seems to be somewhat connected, but mostly independent. And he's also a hacker. And he kind of looks like a hacker, but he is also starting out, so he may not have all the kit that he wants. And that's about it. Oh, and he's not very intimidating. Friendly chat.
I did skip Doc there. I apologize, but that was because showing Doc still connected, and therefore I got very confused. Doc, you're up.
So everybody on the street knows me and has heard of me, because I am neutral ground and I help people put people back together, especially after they've got in trouble. I'm negotiable in payment for services, so there's not a lot of time I'm getting other services or goods instead of just straight up cash. And I'm willing to help out those that are less fortunate. However, if you irritate me, I will be very sarcastic and cut your pride down. But usually I don't have to, because everybody knows that since I'm so kind and help everyone out, I have lots of favors owed to me, and it only takes a word for me to get you in trouble. Outside of that, I like my meals, like my booze.
Oh,
Hmm.
I forgot to mention that Lorne likes his drink, even though he's a youngster.
Oh, then you and Doc are probably already drinking buddies.
Well, after his description, I think I'm going to call him Dr. Jekyll. Seems to have a dark side.
Do you have anything else to add, Doc, or is that enough?
I have to move around a lot because I got a corporal rat in a moderate amount of trouble because I wouldn't keep quiet about his less reputable actions. So everybody knows to keep an eye out for any corporal rats. Let me know if I need to move again.
Dude. Patch. Sorry, you tried before, and then I cut you off. So let's see if we can.
He is a regular sized dwarf. He is has a penchant for purple. You might notice. It's peppered all throughout his outfit. It seems he prefers his drones for company. While not rude, he obviously takes comfort in taking care of his drones. He used to have a public job, but then he got downsized, or what do they call it in the UK? Redundant.
Yes.
Without warning. And so he went freelance. He managed to recover a couple of drones and keep them with him as he went. So, but he's obviously he's a little bit angry about the redundancy as well. So,
Thank you very much. And last but no least, definitely not least, and definitely size is not the way to judge it. Picket.
Picket. Picket is a pixie, and she was out flying about one day, just doing things that pixies do, and got caught in a storm and tumbled about and everything else and knocked out. When she came to, there was a rainbow and a pot of gold and a dying leprechaun by the pot of gold. So she heals the leprechaun, and he grants her a wish, and she wishes for his pot of gold. And he gets very upset about that. He doesn't want to lose his gold. So they negotiate a little bit. And basically, what was decided was she could have as much of his gold as she could carry. And when the leprechaun finally dies, she gets the rest of his gold. So she, with whatever what she carry, and decides to be like Tom Whittington and his cat and makes her way to London to make her fortune. And when she gets there, she decides she likes the idea of a public house. So she becomes a silent partner in a pub called the Lucky Leprechaun. And and that's where she has a flat above the pub. And she decides that life is just not exciting enough, and started deciding to live life on the dangerous side, and started hiring out, so to speak. And so that's what she's been doing the last little while, and she makes her way in the world, and checks in at the pub, and she can be seen there most times, though nobody other than the guy who actually runs the place knows that she's actually the owner. So anyhow, that's where you'll find pickets at the Lucky Leprechaun.
Good
And
stuff.
that's it.
You just noticed something you haven't specified. Oh, yes, you did. You told me, you just haven't put it in your character sheet. Don't worry about it. About your connections. Okay, so you've obviously had a couple. You've obviously met each other at least once each, and you've obviously all decided that you're going to start working as a team together, and you've put your you put your feelers out to your contacts. Everyone's got a fixer. I seem to recall. I can't remember exactly what contacts each player's got. Oh, you've got a fixer. I can't remember what else you've got. Pressure myself. Not that it really matters, that because they're different to your connections that you can take as an edge. Contacts are specific. Contacts, yeah. Every character gains a fixer and one additional contact of your choice for free at character creation. If you've done that. No, that's separate to connections. Connections are people you can call in separately, aren't they? Earning, I can't remember the difference. I'll check myself in a minute. Contacts should be people in specific positions of power to support you. For example, information, a barkeeper of establishment frequented by cops, corp suits, or runners. You don't have to have it now, obviously, if you haven't got any ideas yet. Services, a street jock, which might be a gear mechanic or support, freelance operator, it's things like that. Intel gathering is an important part of your legwork phase. You may tell what information you're looking for, make a persuasion or intimidation roll as per Savage Worlds networking. If you succeed and have a contact who could provide the intel, the contact will talk payment with you. And if you don't have a fitting contact, and all this, you may require a raise. But that's all good. Whereas the connections edge is you've got an in with a whole group of useful people, whereas the contact is a specific person. But anyway, as I say, at the moment, you've agreed to work together. You start putting feelers out, so if your various fixers will contact you if they hear anything. But at the moment, you're all basically having in your own so-called downtime and all that. I do believe no one took the poverty hindrance, so you're living in. I know some of you might be rich. The standard means you'll be sort of living in ISO cubes, but small cube-like apartment blocks and functional, but not nice. If you took the rich edge, then your standard of living is a little better than that. But you could be out drinking. Who knows? It's up to you what you do in your downtime. But anyway, your so-called leisure time is suddenly disturbed by your home communication system announcing you have an urgent incoming call. Before you can tell the system to answer or ignore, a face appears on your vid screen as the system auto-answers. The face is stylized, being composed as a few simple polygons, I should say, and the voice which issues from the speaker is obviously synthesized. The face greets you by name and then continues. And I should point out this is happening to all 7 of you, wherever you are. I apologize for the unsolicited interruption, but I require urgently the services of a few reliable agents, and the word on the street is that you qualify. I require you to be available for a number of tasks at very short notice, and as such, I am offering a retainer for the following week. A large pound value scrolls across the bottom of the screen. Additional payments will be made for any task you successfully complete. If my terms are agreeable, please indicate thus, and we can begin business.
Thumbs up.
Does anyone?
I will send back a counter offer amount.
Okie dokie. How much more is it than the found value that's there? Not the power. Obviously, as I think you may or may not know in Sprawlrunners, it's your logistic points is how you get your gear, your sidewares bought through edges, lots of other things. So money doesn't have any real in-game purpose, but from a narrative perspective, you're still getting paid. You still have expenses and everything else. So what percentage? What percentage are you popping on top?
20%.
20%.
Now, I'm expecting him to make a counter offer. Not expecting him, a haggling thing, not a,
A take it or leave it.
Indeed.
yeah.
Yeah. What's case up to?
If you can go the trouble of counter offering, why not just ask for double?
Just trying to see
20%
if I noticed anything about who this is
there's
or the way that the job came across.
If you go too high, that it basically shuts down the whole negotiation. You have to be reasonable.
Not really. If the number was really high already, then money's no object. The person wants what they
If
want.
I quote your price and you say you quote me half the price, I'm going to tell you to get out.
But I'm not the dude intruding on people's lives with a big figure out of the blue with something that obviously needs to be done.
And if you don't
Anyhow.
negotiate, or if that's your way of negotiating, that's up to you.
Yep. Good enough.
This is between me and the
Okay.
faceless man trying to buy my services.
Yep. Oh, I have physical dice. I forgot I have physical dice. I can make sounds.
Oh, then you fit a reroll.
Make sounds for a long time.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
I mean, they've
This is
improved the
exciting.
sound.
Yes, I gathered that. Right, I'll have to come up with a new one for that one in a minute then. Okay, I'm going to. I assume everyone's going to accept from a narrative perspective. We will say from your perspective, Doc, there a counter offer of 10% is thrown back towards you.
I'll accept it.
It should be
You know
noted
what?
that it should also be noted that everyone else at this point you improved amount increased by 10% scrolls across your screens as well.
No, I think I don't know why I didn't just do it myself. I think I'm going to negotiate too. But I'm going to do what I said I was going to do.
Along with the 10% increase scrolls across the screen, along with a counter offer was proposed and has been accepted. This is your final payment.
Let's
Right,
get on with
okay.
it.
I need some clarification. Is this a lump sum for all of us or individually?
Individually.
Okay. I'm fine then.
Benjamin's going to look for the accept button.
Indeed. No, it's all good. You can either there will be a GUI, or anyone who just says accept will be fine. Transfer of the retainer is now commencing. You will be working as part of a team, and your first task is to rendezvous with them at Mad Bruce's Bar and Grill at 2100. A table has been reserved for you under my name, Patron.
Patron?
Patron.
Did he mean Patreon?
P-R-O-N.
No, so long as he doesn't call himself a saint, then we're okay.
What's the saint reference?
Patron saint.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I thought when you said the Saint, I thought you meant like the TV series, The Saint.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing.
That's as much of that I'll do before anyone gets upset with the copyright tune. Okay, so as if it wasn't disconcerting enough Okay, so in case you did re-roll and you got the raise, it would appear that somehow someone was able to interface into your buildings network, and from there they were able to transmit directly to your home comm system, which automatically relayed it to you. Which meant someone had to physically visited your apartment block and physically made an attachment to the network system of that block. Therefore, but the other thing is, as you start arriving at the bar, which I notice I don't have much, is the second one. It's rather disconcerting. This guy was able to access all of your comms, your home communication systems. The second thing is when you realise the rest of the team are the people you recently agreed. Someone obviously either keeping an eye on you, or is very well connected, or possibly was even going to pick you as a team before you all decided to work together. Who knows? But anyway,
Or they're in the team itself.
or they're in that team, or they're in the team itself. Indeed. Okay. Oh. Do we have a list of interesting bar names? Where is it? Where's my Sentinels?
Lost Circuit.
Ooh, it's a low one. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so you all basically this bar is quite central. It's in a slightly rough. It's in the east end of. Oh, actually, we should have a map. Welcome to London. Oh, by the way, not that many of them are of any use to you yet. On the Welcome to London page, some weaponry has appeared, mostly more for the fact of possibly interest for yourselves. They're basically the non-lethal ones are basically the ones that the pacifier, the Aegis 7 pacifier, the Aegis 7 bulwark, and the Aegis 7 whisper are all non-lethal weaponry used by the British police forces and private contractors that work for the British police force. But the one that may be of interest to some of you at some point in the future is if you really want to, you can't get easily hold of the non-lethal ones. You can get hold of the Aegis 7X Spitter, which is an illegally modified pacifier. So I'm just putting them out there as an issue of things you could have access to if you want to.
Where's the Welcome to London page?
Again, it's a module you need to know.
Okay. I think I already included that one. Sorry.
No need, not well. Like I say, when it comes to equipment, you use your logistic points to get the equipment, and that's the idea. Is you're talking to your contacts and getting equipment. At the end of your runs, you then dispose of all the equipment, usually, so any of it can't be traced back to yourselves. That said, if you do want to have a standard list of equipment as such, you can sort of create a standard list of equipment. You can let me have a standard list of equipment over time, and I'll build parcels so you can just dump in the standard stuff. The idea is, you'll tailor your gear for each mission. So each mission, you'll pick which drones you're going to take that time. As I said before, the only exception to that is if anyone wants to take something like a trademark weapon edge or something like that, where you would want to keep the same weapon. So you buy it the first time, and after that, you just keep it and tweak it. With the downside being, of course, as we said at the time, it could eventually be traced back to you. Or more importantly, if you've got it on you, if you get arrested and found with that weapon, and it has been used in a certain crimes, then it may well get traced back to you. Again, at the same time, it's a trademark weapon, so you're not exactly going to throw it away all the time. So that's the way I figured I'd come up with that one. View, zoom to fit, and then we'll share record. So we'll pop you down somewhere in the East End of London is where this bar is, and I got 1%. What was the percent? Oh, okay, it's the Chrome Canary. Anyone wants to keep sorts of things. So the Chrome Canary, we were saying, weren't it? Yes, a single. The bar has few restrictions on weapons. Basically, it's frisky. They don't have scanners, but basically, if you sort of go in toting any visibly noticeable weapon, for example, like I don't think necessarily you've got that. For example, we'll also assume you probably do have sort of personal defense equipment and stuff, but again, so that's a point actually, because this is where things get interesting. Oh well, it makes it more fun. As a rule, in the UK, you don't really want to go around carrying weapons anyway, so that's okay. So a single door leads from the foyer into the bar. The bar measures 24 feet by 8 by 6. That doesn't make sense. With the actual bar's 24 feet by 18 feet. With the actual bar running along one of the longer walls, that makes more sense. A door behind the bar leads into the back rooms, storage and employees' restroom. The main area has half a dozen booths with seats around for 6 around a central table. So someone's going to have to pull up an extra chair because there's 7 of you. You all sit down at the allotted time. It's a quiet night, and only the single bartender is on duty when you all arrive. There's also about a dozen patrons around the bar. Small groups. As each of you, basically, see who arrives first. Let's have some. So, Brick, you arrive at the bar first.
Find the table and take a seat.
Well, going up to the bar, you well, actually, there's a couple. There's actually, you don't need to do that at all. You can go up to the bar, ask about the table, reserve a patron, or you can at the table that has the reserved hologram on it. From what you said, I think you're going to just go over and sit on it. At which point, the barman looks up and says that table's reserved.
And I'm one of the ones it's reserved for.
In that case, you'll know you'll know the name.
A patron friend of mine.
Ah, indeed, no problem. It says. Pickett's next.
Oh, Pickett will walk in and look around and find the table. She sees Brick. She'll walk over and wave to the bartender. And, hi, Joe. I'll have a low highball, please. And go and sit down at the table with if it's possible, with my back to the wall and looking everywhere else. And so I've got a full view of the room.
Being the second one there, you most certainly can do that. That leaves us 5 less, so we'll go down to a D6. Benjamin, you're next.
Benjamin will walk in and just kind of do his usual scan of the bar. He'll see Pickett and Brick over there, and he'll go over and have a seat, offer Pickett a high five.
Do so.
And kind of look around. Who else are we expecting?
I have no idea. We'll have to wait and see how many of them show. We'll have to wait and see who shows.
Oh, nuts.
Oh, I didn't instigate this.
No. It's okay. I've just noticed something. Case. Reese, you're next. Mute again. He's muted himself again.
Sorry about that. Yeah,
That's
Case just walks in and sees that there's some familiar faces and quietly takes a seat, preferably, in a corner where he's least approachable from behind. And doesn't really say much, but does give a nod of acknowledgement to those at the table.
Lorne is next, it would appear.
Lauren saunters in, hoping to get all the way in with his bright red crowbar at his side. I don't know if that's considered a weapon in somebody like Lauren's hands.
Well, given that minor weapon, well, I say you've got a long flowy coat. I seem to recall, so you probably got it stashed under your coat. How's that?
I don't. It's part of
Yeah.
his. It's like a security blanket for him. It gives him a little bit of defense mechanism. So if they want to take it, they have to take it. But he'll try and get in with it. And then he sees some of his friends at the table, and he's happy to approach them and says hi, and then looks really tough and orders a Shirley Temple with 2 cherries.
Dokie. That just leaves Patch, doesn't it? I think.
No,
Yep.
Hasn't gone yet.
I don't think Doc's been there yet either.
Doc's yet. Okay, so odds Doc, evens Patch. Patch it is. Doc's going to be last, it would appear.
Right. So I'll walk up to the door. I don't think any windows or anything where I can see inside.
No, not definitely not.
All right. In that case, I'll radio the team for my implant and just say,
Prepare for my arrival.
well, I was going to say that. Give us a signal if everything's okay. If I don't hear anything, I'm coming in.
Lauren is going to scan the room, looking into the corners, checking for anything curious, making note of cameras that aren't supposed to be noticed, things like that, and sanity check. And if he thinks everything's okay, he'll say, checks out.
All right. I'll go in then. He's very cautious. He's like trying to be casual about looking underneath the tables and things like that.
Pickett doesn't notice anything on the other side, does she?
On the other side of what? Sorry.
The dual nature thing, where
Oh
on the
no!
astral?
Oh yes. No. Going over to the astral plane doesn't show anything untoward.
Is
Okay,
Pickett's
thank
last
you.
name Adele? So you can
No,
say hello from the other side.
I completely failed to notice I needed a map counter. Very annoying. So I'll just use this one. As grounds. It contradicts the description I gave you earlier. So this is obviously completely. This is obviously what the. I'm going to obviously that's walking stairs. And so you obviously had the basement bar instead. It doesn't matter. It's just the map's going to be nothing like the description I gave you, but that doesn't matter. Okay, assets. Home. I can't believe I spent ages going through this adventure. I can't believe I missed the map on. Set. Go. Just added something there. Is so I can map record. There we go. There we go. Grid is that looks a bit too small. Better. I like that more. Then we can. So. To. Doc, sorry, you arrive. In fact, actually,
Okay.
help. Well,
So, question: have I been here before?
it's up to you. Have you been to the Chrome Canary before?
Wait a minute,
Oh,
we're
I
in
thought
the
it was
wrong
called
bar.
something else. But
Yeah, it's supposed to be Mad Bruce's Bar and Grill.
Yeah.
We're in the wrong
Is
I
it?
apparently
place.
show up at the wrong location.
Did I give a name? I forgot. I'll tell you how
Yeah,
much.
you did. What was? Where
sorry,
did Mad Bruce come from?
Okay, you're in Bar
So,
Bruce.
Mad
Sorry, yeah, Bad Bruce's Bar and Grill. Sorry, I apologise. I'm really.
Where did
I
that
got
come
so
from?
I got so confused on the fact that I needed a map. I
Oh,
completely.
I see.
I got myself distracted. Sorry.
All right. So
You're in the
I'll
right
walk
bar.
in.
You're in Mad Bruce's bar. You're in the right place.
Mad Bruce's bar. Since I know party members are hiding, do I see them?
You certainly do.
Okay. I'll give him a nod as I head up to the bartender. I will signal
Yeah.
for him. Once he steps over, it's like, I'll have a tequila espresso martini with a Patron.
You I can get use where I am. Yep, no problem at all. I'll accept your move. Yep, you get your drink. There are other patrons in the bar. The barman's there and everything, so all good. And
I
yep,
don't
you
know
get your
that,
drink. Get your
I don't
drink.
know that he knows what Patron is.
And
Do you know what Patron is?
Is that a
I'm not really-
biscuit?
It's a type of
Type of
tequila.
tequila.
Yeah,
Spelled the same
Type of
way as
tequila.
I know.
Jeez.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No. I did pick up on it again. I am very distracted because I am making up for the fact that I didn't set something up. I thought I needed to set up earlier. So
Oh, no worries. Sorry.
that's okay.
Didn't mean
It's all good.
to patronize you.
Oh dear. That's good though.
the bartenders like kind of point over towards the people I've
he'll
met
put-
before.
Yeah, he certainly will. Yeah.
Is there a safe
Okay.
word for this campaign? Abusive joking and puns.
I couldn't get the stop extension to work, but if I can, I'll get that burning again, and then you'll have a big red cross at the top of the screen you can click when someone upsets you. Righty ho.
May have to use it.
So, okay. So you settle down. After about 20 minutes, people are coming and going from the bar. No, there's been no real nothing seems to be nothing untowards happened. It's now we'll say you got there early, so it's about 10 past at this point. Can I have some notice checks, please?
Notice check. Where are you? Notice.
Sprawlrunners. Definitely not Shadowrun. Yeah, Shadowrun with the serial numbers filed off.
It's been 20 minutes. Even.
Okie dokie. So, got there it is. In fact, I'll tell you what, I'm going to make it an opposed notice check. It's my secret stealth.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Lorne is the only person who notices. Everyone else, everyone else, you do notice that over the last few minutes, as people left, more people come in, and they all seem to be sort of dressed very similarly. Basically wearing leather jackets, and you notice that apparently, as you glance over, as Doc Tuck, as you stand up to get another drink, you notice, along with other people, there is a person sort of facing the barman. He has a silver skull emblazoned on his jacket. However,
A
Lord's
silver what?
skull.
Skull. Oh, okay.
Yep.
When you say leather jackets, do you mean people are hiding weapons?
I mean, they've got
Biker
they're dressed in leathers. They got leather trousers on, leather boots, leather jackets. You know,
Yeah, think biker gang.
think biker gang.
Okay.
Yeah, Lord,
Yeah.
you notice that the person at the bar has drawn a weapon and is threatening the bartender with a pistol. Other people
with a pistol.
Other people, wait, when the bar's minimized, when the map's minimized, I can't see if the movement. So, yeah. Anyone else can make a common knowledge check if you want to.
I'm going to mention that.
When you look at the
mention
bar,
what I'm seeing.
The bar.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm going to mention what I see at the bar, and I say, expect violence. And do I have my crowbar?
Yes. Actually, in fact, this is Mad Bruce's. What was it? It was Mad Bruce's. What did I say it was called?
Bar and Grill.
Bar and Grill. So by this point, it would appear that the patron had included a full steak meal that has been delivered to your tables. Which means people, which you are possibly in the middle of eating. Okay, let me see now. Patch, Pickett, Doc, and Brick. You get the distinct. Well, you recognise the logo that a silver skull probably indicates that these guys are members of the Screaming Skulls biker gang, with their home turf in the Southern Dregs, also known as Croydon. That's a little joke from me.
I say we let him go.
You, Doc, you also know on your raise that they are quite often bugs for hearts.
Sorry, they're from where? Southern.
The Southern Dregs. Basically, yeah, what would now currently would be sort of the suburbia area around London is now part of London, but in the southern area, the southwest and the south of London is the Dregs. So basically, where I live is Southern Dregs and Croydon's.
So they're
nearby.
further south than south side, is what you're saying.
Let's have a look at that map again. Yeah, let's have a look. They'll be a bit there. They'll be on the edge of south side and further out. Yeah, they're not part of London proper, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
So, I wonder if we can use tequila again to diffuse the situation.
Indeed, and the other thing is, right, where was I? So the guy at the bar, he's obviously, I mean, he's got his jacket on, but he's also activated some sort of holographic effect, as his face looks. That share?
Yes.
Yeah. As you can see, he looks like his face is a skull. The other members in the bar don't appear to have that on yet, but the one that sort of pointed the gun at the barman at this point is definitely showing a skull.
Is there a jukebox here?
Not that I can see on this map. I don't see why. Why can't we have those little ones on? Oh, hang on, there. Yeah, they're on the tables. Look.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, obviously controller.
Lorne is going to look toward the entrance to see what happened to the bouncer. If any, is the bouncer still there?
This is the basement bar. The bouncer's probably upstairs or outside.
Oh, don't they have somebody at the entrance to the basement bar, or is it all one bar?
I believe you said that Lorne was the only one who saw the weapon, right?
Lorne was the only one who saw the weapon. Yes, he did mention it to the others.
But I related it to the table, And now, so
From your
Lorne is
perspective,
gonna.
I was away from the table.
what I will, yes,
It
Lord,
doesn't.
yeah.
It doesn't matter. I still saw it. Maybe I was getting something for my drink, so I already saw it. So it doesn't matter.
I'm not saying you didn't see it. I'm saying that Doc hasn't been told unless you're screaming it out through the entire bar.
Oh well, then you haven't been told.
That's
So.
what I meant.
In the meantime, nice chat. Cost of money equipment. Oh God, what the hell have I done? The hell have I done?
I don't know.
Is your
What
computer-
have you done?
I don't know. My entire window
You may
is.
ask yourself, my
Shh,
God.
I've hit some sort of shortcut that's maximized my screen magnification. I don't know how to undo it.
What have I done?
Hit the go to the top left or top right of the window and see if you can hit the same.
No,
button.
no. I've hit some sort of magnifying option on Windows that I didn't know existed.
Ah.
Oh.
So
Okay,
now
so
everything.
somewhere in the screen, you'll have to roll around until you find the thing, either that or bring up your bar at the bottom, and it might have the magnifier on it, and you can shut it off.
Yes, well done. I hadn't thought about that. Well done. I'm an IT guy. I can't believe it.
All right. So, real quick, I'm going to use my radio again and say under my breath. I have an inbuilt radio.
Yep.
Just say under my breath.
Well,
Did
that
everybody
only
get
works if the rest of us have radios. You know, you do realize.
Oh, it doesn't? Boo.
Only if the rest of us have radios.
Do you have cyber ears?
No.
I think
I
Lorne
have
does.
lovely pointy
Well,
ears. I have lovely pointy ears. I don't have those
Okay.
awful silvery things.
Oh, they're good for you.
Cheat. So
No,
I'm
they're
going
not.
to.
Not for me, they're not.
Well, fair enough.
Okay. I'm going to be very nice and okay. Just because I've realised how interesting this could be. On the party sheet, on the inventory tab, because you're obviously at the steak bar, you fortunately do have access to
Take knives.
steak knives. Okay.
So I'll get up there, motion for, I'd like service. I'll give a nod to the biker guy since he's sitting there.
They're not on a
Lorne-
mission. They haven't bought
Lorne's
their
gonna
gear yet.
saunter
It's a quirk of
upstairs.
Sprawlrunners.
And on his way, he's gonna whisper to Doc Tuck, Skull Guy has a weapon. Because he doesn't know if Doc Tuck noticed it yet. And then he's gonna saunter upstairs looking for the bouncer.
You can't see
To
them.
let
I
him
have
know
to
what's
walk
going.
past those three guys at the door.
Yeah, the three guys at the door are not going to let you saunter anywhere.
Sorry,
Three
what was that?
guys. Oh, I see the door.
Righty ho. So
Still, he's still. That's what Lorne's gonna do, expecting to just slip through.
what I was trying to do was I was trying to get a citizen NPC. I created, put him on the map like so, and then make him
Oh, here we go.
neutral, and then I can pop him on the map behind the bar, like so. Make him visible. Oh, there's a barman. There we go. Like all well and good. It appears he casually walks down. Oh no, he goes there. So basically, I'm gonna move. Having seen where everything is, we'll put Lorne there. We'll put Doc there. We'll put the Screaming Skull guy there. He basically goes over to the data terminal there. He starts punching in a code. He appears to, and obviously he's pulled out a cred stick from behind the bar. He's plugged it into the unit. He's punched in the code, and from where you are, Lord, you can see a progress bar going across. As he unplugs the cred stick, he hands it over to this chap here, who pops it into his pocket and starts to leave the bar. What do you do?
What that he did all that and
Well, you've all been talking, and that's what's been going on. Is what I'm trying to say. So what
Is
does
this? Never mind.
Lauren's gonna
Well,
Lauren's gonna intercept Mr. Skull, and then he's gonna whack him in the leg with his crowbar. Which, by the way, is a deliberately large target because Lauren is not a combat specimen. So he's trying not to miss. He's trying to hobble the guy. And then he says, "This is a heist." And he looks at the bartender looking for confirmation to see if the guy is like, "Yep."
well, he said it out loud. Oh, this is a heist. So, unfortunately, the Screaming Skulls react. But it looks like Piquette's going first.
So Lauren is performing a heist?
It sounds
If
like
that's how you interpret it. If that's how you interpret it.
As Lord
Lauren
shouts, "This is a Lord shouts, "This is a heist." All of the Screaming Skulls, apart from these three over here and this one, they sort of basically knock their chairs over and push their tables over and start using them for cover.
You do know that I'm smacking the skull guy in the leg, right?
Yeah,
With a
but on your
crowbar.
initiative, yes.
Well, don't I have surprise? I thought I was intercepting him walking away.
You shouted out, "This is a heist," so everyone's reacted.
But not before I whack him with the crowbar.
He does get a note. In that case, he gets a chance to notice you beforehand, and then he goes to initiative anyway.
That's fair.
Which is basically he sees you swinging for him, and we go to initiative. There we go. It's all fair and above board. Piquette, you're up. Piquette, I should say. Sorry.
Oh, am I first? Oh,
You've got the Ace of Spades.
That's the way I like it, brother.
They're off. Yeah.
do?
Party doesn't have any gear.
How do you target a token? Sorry, I always
I think Pickett
on the Mac.
is
Control
going
click.
to roll for
Why do I always have trouble?
Luckily, that was just a test.
Oh no, it counts.
Doesn't seem to work.
Pickett successfully rolls her spirit and
There we go. Thank you.
goes invisible
Okie dokie.
and flies to there.
So, what? Yeah, really. Oh, right. Oh, I'd set them up. I didn't. I set your powers up. So what you needed to, what you need to do is you need to target yourself.
Oh, okay.
Then you make your invisibility spirit roll, which I'll do for you. Don't worry.
Okay.
And then that puts the effect on you. You see.
Okay.
And then you're invisible as you go to there.
Yes. All right. And that's a free action, isn't it? Or is that an act? I can't remember if it's an action to turn invisible or not.
Vanish. All pixies are innately magical, capable of disappearing from sight by spending an action.
And then it is an action. Okay.
It is an action.
Then that's my action.
Okie dokie. Doc. For some reason, Lord's walked up to the bar, swung his crowbar at the leg of the Screaming Skull guy, shouting, "This is a heist." What do you want to do?
£5 on the skull.
Oh, and I forgot to say it many while you were still doing your character descriptions. Jimmy Monk gave you all bennies right back when you were giving your descriptions, and I only just remembered that I didn't credit him for giving you some bennies. So
thank you for the bennies.
Thank you, Nate.
Are you doing anything else, Doc? Do you want to go on hold? Because obviously, go on hold if you want.
I'm actually trying to diffuse a bar fight. Is kind of what my goal is.
Okay.
So instead of having everybody fight, I am, trying to. I'm not sure why he's doing this. Since I didn't realize the bar is being robbed, So
and
I'm,
this,
Did
I
didn't I
will
just
give
tell
you.
you that-
I will give you at this point that yes, I will point
I
out
just told
that Lord didn't
I
point out
just swung
this
by
guy's
him and
got
told him
he's got a gun.
a gun. Yeah, I
Yeah.
told you the guy has a gun.
he's a biker gang. I assume I'm armed. I'm assuming he's armed. I'm not surprised by him having a gun.
Okay, okay. Right, go
I
for
mean,
it.
they're a little out of place here, but they might be meeting someone. So it's, or you know, like I said, it's not. Your actions
Well,
are a little bit more odd than his.
he did holler, "It's a heist."
He did.
Yes, but that makes it sound like he's the one that's.
Sure,
in
sure.
the
No, I
first moment,
understand
it
that.
sounds like he's the
He's-
one
Right, so-
screaming.
But
Someone
that
I mean,
comes
it
in.
is-
In that
it's a
case,
robbery.
it
is
sounds like
true.
you're
He's
making a
the one screaming,
persuasion
"It's a
check.
robbery."
It
is
sounds
true
like
that
you're
Lauren
making
is
a persuasion check.
particularly-
That's what
It
I'm
is
doing.
true that-
That's I rolled a persuasion. I got a 5.
You got a
I'm
It
5.
is
trying
true
to-
that Lauren is particularly intimidating.
Okay.
I'm trying to stop it from turning into an all-out brawl by keeping it to 2 people. Because I'm confused because, like I said, when someone walks in and says, "This is a robbery," the one screaming it is usually the one performing the robbery. So the whole thing's, like I said, in the
I like
very
it.
first moment.
You haven't
whole
worked
thing's
together. Yes,
confusing.
that's fine. Yeah, it should be pointed out. You do notice there does appear to be quite a large number of screaming skulls in the bar, and most of them have activated their skull faces now. But I'm going to say from that with your persuasion roll of 5. See what happens. Screaming skull guy. I'm afraid he's not the brightest of fellows. He doesn't understand you're trying to diffuse the situation. But do you want to make him distracted or vulnerable?
Fight fire with fire.
I'm not saying you were trying to. Just what effect do you
Correct.
think you have on him? Yeah, you distracted because I'm afraid he failed his smarts check. He's not smart enough to realise what you were trying to do. If otherwise, they may well have just been able to walk out without any problems, which they still can. If you don't interfere, then in theory they will just leave the bar. In theory, who knows? Benjamin.
I was trying to distract him. That didn't work right.
I'm intrigued. How the hell
Okay,
did you hit him from over there?
Benjamin is going to don't do that. Do this. Stop. What are you doing? Benjamin is going to look around. You said these guys are knocking over tables and chairs. Does that mean that they are
Only
drawing
because it's-
weapons?
Well, they haven't necessarily yet. It should be pointed out that this guy shouted, "This is a heist." They all ducked. They all dove for cover. But they haven't necessarily drawn weapons yet. These three here seem to be. These three seem to be watching this guy over here. You get the distinct impression this could escalate quickly, or it can back down quick. It's up to you.
Okay, I think I'm just going to go on hold then,
Okie
because
dokie.
I need to see what is going to happen.
Brings us to Patch.
Oh, they're not able to move backwards?
Sorry, I meant by all means move backwards. I accidentally clicked cancel on your move. I meant to click tick. Yes. I managed to fudge me X and Y's. Patch, you're up, sir.
Right. I don't really fully understand what's going on, but I think what I will do is I will, on the jukebox, I will call up the Ace of Spades by Motorhead and have it play top volume.
Okie dokie.
And then I will, what's my move? It's probably 5.
That's me. I'm the ace of spades.
Hey,
He's
Doss,
this
could you
way.
add crowbar to my weapons list so I have a weapon? Or my combat thing so I have a weapon?
And then
Or do I
grabbing
do
the
that
steak knife, I'll go over there.
need to come up with a logical explanation for gear you would be carrying without needing logistic points. We'll worry about that later. You can buy stuff on your
Well, I'm
first run and
basically
not break
useless
away.
without drones. So
No, I know, but you wouldn't take drones to a bar for a meal. Do you know what I mean? Type thing. That's the downside
I'd
of this
bring
one.
Beulah along in a heartbeat.
Okay, well, a crowbar would be a medium improvised weapon. Melee will be improvised weapon. We'll do strength plus d6 damage. Show you what keyboard combination I put in earlier to actually there we go. One crowbar.
Okay. So I'm gonna. I think I have him targeted. Yeah, I have him targeted now. So I'm gonna smack him. Boom! Take this, you thief. How come it clicked? Oh, I didn't. Oh, I'm sorry. I clicked the wrong button. Oh yeah, look at that. Thank God for the wild die. And hit damage. 2 damage.
You missed him.
Ooh, there.
You rolled a 1.
Oh, I missed him. Oh, because of the minuses. Oh, I bet.
Why you at a minus?
I rolled 1.
-2 for not
Because
having
it's
the
an
fighting.
improvised weapon.
-2 for not having the fighting skill. -2 because a crowbar is an improvised weapon.
Oh, I thought you got fighting automatically, don't you?
No,
No.
no, you don't.
No.
Oh, it's not a common skill.
No.
I'll try
Damn.
again. So there's no way I'm gonna hit that. Okay, well,
Not
then
not without the fighting skill or having conviction or getting a very good roll. But that's okay.
You have
The
to
point.
ace. Yeah, you have to ace the roll.
You have to ace it. Yeah.
I picked a big target.
No, you
Hard to
didn't.
miss. Yeah, I did.
Right.
I picked his leg.
Right.
I'm swinging
Okay.
like a baseball bat. How do I miss his leg?
Hang on.
Even
This guy.
Lauren.
The
Even
crowbar's
Lauren can
shorter
hit
than you
something.
expected.
Even Lauren can hit something sometimes. Lauren is shorter than you expect.
Well, you're connecting. You're like, eh.
Yeah, it's not that you're not. It's not that you're
Okay.
necessarily not hitting
That's
him.
plausible.
It's just
That's plausible.
you swing and he either dodges it at the last second because he not saw you coming. You did stand up in front of him and shout. You did stand up and shout, "This is a heist."
The dude has legs like brick.
Yeah, I need to.
Or he just grabs it and goes.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to do
No,
that.
that's the best. That's the best I have. So that's what I got.
It's okay. It's okay. It's all good. It's all fun and games. Don't worry. I'm going to give this guy. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give. I need to change things up slightly. Main deck. I need to find the 6 of hearts. In the 6 of hearts to put him back on the combat track. There we go. That worked. Okay. Let him get fighting. He messed up. I'll give him a Benny for being so. Let him get fighting. He messed up. And give him a Benny. No, I think he picked a character that has got many skills, but fighting isn't one of them. I still will give him a Benny for actually being the one who's trying to take on a guy without the fighting skill with an improvised weapon. I agree. Right. Case, you're up. As I say, it hasn't kicked off yet. From a metagaming point of view, 7 of the Screaming Skulls haven't acted yet.
Whose turn is it now?
Oh, he's going on hold. Okay. Oh, don't tell me I've got. Okay, this guy here is literally going to go, Skulls, we are leaving. And he starts walking towards the edge of the bar. At which point, these skulls here come off hold, unless anyone wants to interrupt if they're on hold. And this guy
Don't let him get away.
moves to there.
Did the bartender confirm my theft suspicion?
Yeah.
Okay. Then he could say something too.
1,
Oh,
2,
mate.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh boy,
Don't let the thief get away.
we are ill-equipped.
I know. That's why you don't necessarily have to get involved. It's this is the thing. You don't have. You're not. You're not. You don't have to be the good guys here. You can just let it happen. That's the point. Oh, 6. And
Lauren wants to be invited back. They made good Shirley Temples here.
He says basement bar, but then there's a street outside, so I don't know why they call it the map calls it a basement bar. Right, this guy heads outside and starts the ones at the door leave.
I don't even know which one has the goods.
The ones that the street.
The one at the corner of the table.
Number
I'm
3.
hoping. Yeah. Him. Okay, good.
Number 3. Yeah.
Well, let's just hope I get to act before him next.
How do you do that highlight thing?
Space bar, double click.
Oh, thank you.
Ah, hopefully don't.
There's
That
also
would
an
be hard
action
to-
bar thing at the top with all the other tools for the map.
Okay, Brick, you are up in this case, or Benjamin want to come up on Brick. You got a joker earlier because you're on the 2, and aces are wild and deuces are mild. So you got a Benny.
Thank you.
For being on the 2.
That was off my screen because I had my map enlarged.
So Brick.
Ping mode. I see.
Rick sort of palms that steak knife
Yep.
and steps over there to block number 3 on his way out.
Okay. Okay, those people are on hold. Do you wish to act this turn or remain on hold?
Yeah, Benjamin will go ahead and come off hold.
Okie dokie.
And he's just going to kind of wander over, trying to figure out what's going on here. There we go. Who's attacking who and why?
The skulls that are still in the bar are getting a little more antsy as people are moving overwards. Case. Staying on hold? Take that as a yes. You round. Oh, look at that! On the Ace of Diamonds.
Yeah, I put it. I typed it in the thing saying remain
Sorry,
on hold.
I did see it. That's okay. Pickett, you're going first on the Ace of Diamonds.
Okay, Pickett is going to fly over to the leader.
Okay.
He is invisible. And she is going to pick his pocket.
Yay.
I love it.
And take the cred stick and well, that's as far as she can get right now.
He doesn't notice. Probably is for the
Are you
rest
gonna
of the
tell
time.
us? Is there a mysterious voice floating through the bar saying "Let them go"?
No, because that voice would be right next to him, and that would kind of freak him out. So
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you have the cred stick. Ticket.
All
Brick,
right.
you're up. Brick, you're up.
I'll go on hold, please.
Okie dokie. Fair enough. I'm sorry, I'm just laughing at whispers I'm getting. Don't worry. Okay, Patch.
Right. I guess I don't know what just happened, right?
No,
No.
unfortunately.
I think what
I
we're going to
didn't
do.
have a chance to throw in the mind link, so.
Ooh, what happened there? I don't know if you were moving more than the 4 when I accepted, but yeah, 4 got you to there. You can keep moving. Yep.
Yeah.
I set up an
Do you know what's
encounter where
going on?
they're
I don't understand.
underpowered and probably don't have to get involved, but of course they will.
I'm just talking to Screaming Skull number 12.
Screaming Skull number 12, he just goes, "Out of the way, dwarf!"
All right, I stab him.
Wait. Was that a Cockney accent that you were affecting there?
No, I was trying to be a like a nasally, nerdy accent.
Okay.
In everything I've seen these days, everyone's decided dwarves speak with Scottish accents. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, right.
There is, yeah. I don't know where. I don't know what
I
started
normally
that.
try to do a Scottish accent, but I don't want to insult the people on here who actually have a legitimate Scottish accent.
Oh, where's Lone Wolf?
Lone Wolf isn't here, so you can do that. I think it all comes down to Gimli from Lord of the Rings, doesn't it? He did a slightly Scottish accent.
It was long before that. They had dwarves had Scottish
Yeah.
accents.
I don't know. Somewhere along the line, someone decided that dwarves have a Scottish accent, didn't they? And that was that.
Blame Tolkien.
Well, Tolkien didn't give him Scottish accents,
but he was thinking it.
I think it was Warhammer that did it first.
It probably. Oh yes, because of all those the berserking dwarves, wasn't it, in fantasy? Yes. Yeah, you're probably right.
Like Celts, they had the Mohawks and the.
Yeah, exactly. You are very much correct. Right.
Does that mean they had Warhammer 40K Scottish accents or old world Scottish accents?
It would have been Warhammer Fantasy.
Just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Are we doing? If I spend a penny, can I add 1 point to it?
You can, but their parry is what's their parry? Parry is 5, so adding 1 point won't do anything.
Ah, poop. Okay.
But you can spend a penny and re-roll if you want to. It should be pointed out.
Now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But it should be pointed out there. I do seem to be a large number of screaming skulls advancing towards you. So you just took a swing at one of their number. If any of them reach you, they will. Nope, this one reached you. He's going to clonk you. See, that's how it's done.
Did he brain me?
No. What happens is his knife hits that metal plate in the middle of your beard by the look of things.
you do kind of deserve it. I mean, who the hell goes into a bar and starts a fight with a fucking motorcycle gang? Like, who does that?
Well, this is it. Yeah, that's the
Benjamin
point.
kind of points over at him.
I mean, Case is just sitting here in the corner, just absolutely bewildered at the course of events here. Like, who the hell are we working?
I might have not done if he'd been nicer to me.
Case had his back to the situation. Case wasn't paying attention. Don't worry about Case. He'll come up to speed eventually.
Oh, you're shaken. You do know that not lesser human races, because dwarves were obviously you are human. It's just when I forgot what it's called happened. It wasn't the goblinization. It was the other one that caused the dwarves to appear. But basically, yeah. You know, at one point you stopped being human and started being dwarves, and you are treated unacceptably for that reason by certain people. Not that we condone that. Okay.
I guess I do have the hindrance cautious, though. I should have been more.
Actually, are dwarves outsiders? No, you're not. So you're not so bad, actually. You're not treated so badly, but you did walk up to the guy and try to stab. You did go up to the guy and try to stab him, and he said, "Get out my way, dwarf." And his buddies would just do that.
It's conflicting with my code of honor.
Indeed.
I guess.
There's 3 outside moving stuff. This one's just going to head to there. They're just sort of trying. They're not so much. They're not so much actually initiating a full blown fight as just trying to basically muscle out the place because they've completed their robbery. You know what I mean? This one's going to leave as well. This really It's up to you guys whether you want to fight him or not. Some of you do. Doc Tuck.
Alright. I'm gonna look at the bartender and see, like, does he want us to intervene? Is he? I mean, is this? And they're out of their territory, but you know, they're thugs for hire, so they might be working on behalf of someone else that they've got an arrangement with. Does the bartender seem to want, like, intervention?
If he's just an employee, then he won't. He probably won't care either way. At the moment, he's probably ducked down behind the. I'd say right now, as you because you're in the position, he's ducked down behind the bar with his hands over his ears, and sort of trying to make himself as smaller object as possible behind the what you suspect is possibly a reinforced bullet-resistant bar area. He does look up. He does look at you, but he just looks to be. All you see there is the view of a scared employee, as it were.
Oh. I will, you limey idiot, dodge faster. I will roll. I will Benny.
Okay.
Oh wait, I don't need to Benny. I have reliable. Can I have my Benny back, please?
Of course you can.
I'm at patch.
Reliable doesn't give you a free. Reliable doesn't give you a free reroll.
On support rolls, it does, which is what I'm doing for patch.
Oh yes, free. Oh yes, you do. I apologise. On support rolls, yes. Shutting up.
So
I shall give everyone bennies because I've been so useless.
So I will.
Success with array, so that's a +2 bonus on Patch's next trait roll.
Well, whatever he wants to apply it to him, support. It's just.
Yeah, no. That's that's the point. If you rules is written, it's the trait roll he declares he wants to use the support roll, and then you duck behind the bar. Very sensible. Lorne.
Lauren is going to change targets. He's going to creep up behind the trailing skull, and then he's going to give that guy a whack.
That's not the
'Cause
trailing
he's-
skull.
Oh, that's not. Oh, sorry, my map is. Oh, there's one. Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Sorry.
You won't be able to sneak behind him, I'm afraid,
I
but you can
appreciate
sneak
what
up to
you're
that
trying
one.
to do, but you're doing it right in front of somebody else.
Okay, I'm on hold. I'm on hold. Sorry. Thank you for the heads up.
Flaming skull with what he thinks still is the cred stick moves to there. And last but no means least is Benjamin.
Well, I'll take my Benny, and then Benjamin is actually just gonna. He's gonna. All right, guys, let's not get too violent here. Just because one of our guys has had a little too much to drink, and he's gonna try and. He's
Are you
going to
saying-
try and persuade.
What are you trying to say? You're trying to say Lauren can't hold his liquor? What are you trying to say?
You know, I'm
I think
saying
he's talking
that
about the
Lauren,
dwarf. Yeah. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna try and persuade them to just kind of shrug it off and walk away. This ought to be really interesting.
They're happy to do that.
Most dice are interesting. It doesn't work.
Well, yeah,
You did-
no, I
You did get a Benny for being on the 2 of diamonds, though.
yeah, no, we're okay. He's not a
Okay.
persuader. This is not his cup of tea.
You need to tell them that the players are going to play, and the haters are going to hate. But you just need to shake.
Remember Imagine Magazine Orchard, Scottish Off? I'm afraid I don't. A brick! You requested
Imagine
interrupt.
Magazine? Oh my
Yes.
goodness, which issue?
Oh. I know of the existence of Imagine Magazine, but I never read it.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. I have most of them.
Okay, Brick has targeted the money carrying screaming skull.
Rick does not know that his pocket's been picked because he can't see invisible. So
Indeed.
he's going to take one step over for melee purposes, grab the leader, and use him as an improvised weapon to hit number 8.
Okay, so that sounds like that would be well. If you're doing all of that, that will be a multi-action. If you're just grabbing him this round, so you can use him improvised weapon next round, that won't be a multi-action.
I did tag 2 actions.
That's fine. Go for it. Make an athletics check, please.
Oh, I think that could have a Benny.
Go for it.
Oh, it's one of those days.
Don't forget, the dice smelter is there.
Oh my god.
It's not meant to be, Brick.
Don't forget, the dice smelter is there for when you want to melt your dice.
It picks your random dice, though.
What does dice smelter do?
When you drop your dice.
Yeah.
Go on. After you.
It resets your seed, but also it.
Oh.
You have a choice to melt the dice or just gel them on the smelter, don't you? So if you pick melt, it will actually randomly pick a new dice color for you, supposedly. But if you just gel them, it just rolls a large amount of dice to move the random number generator down the track of it.
Nice.
Okay.
Is that a custom module then, or is that a fixed Fantasy Grounds?
That's an extension.
It's an extension.
It's a Fantasy Grounds extension. Yeah.
New round begins. Patch, I'm afraid you're not unshaken. It was just because of the nature of things. Righty-ho, screaming.
That was 4 fails
Wait,
in a
I'm
row.
shaken. I can't do anything.
Okay, so Screaming Skull is going to move out through the doorway.
I'd like to use a Benny to see if I can move up the combat tracker, please.
Well, yeah, you just drop a Benny on your card.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find me on the track.
All right, sorry.
Oh, there I am. Okay.
Yeah, well, go for it. Case and Law, you're on hold unless you want to interrupt.
Jack, that's still
I need that guy to move.
not good enough.
I need 14 to move.
Okay, no, I'm stuck. I'm not going to be. Oh well, that's it.
I won't accept that
here in a second.
I won't accept that guy's move yet until his buddies have gone out of the way, and then I can work. As soon as they get outside, you can hear them jumping. You can hear already outside the sound of bikes revving up.
Are they hover bikes?
No.
Hover bikes are for pussies.
Like the Vespa scooter gang and what was that? The Book of Boba Fett.
Oh God, that was the world. That was the most crap chase ever. Right, he's delete combatant. Yeah. Oh crap! I deleted the wrong combatant, so I'll just put that one there instead. I do believe Brixton. The Screaming Skulls are driven off on their bikes. Brick, you're up, sir.
I just don't know what they're trying to do. I'm going to go on hold, please.
I just managed to delete the guy. Did I just manage to delete the leader by mistake? Looks like it.
Perhaps.
I think
Control Z.
unless
Control Z.
Lauren,
it won't let me, unfortunately. We'll have to turn 13 into the new leader, won't we?
Lauren is coming off hold.
Okay.
Okay.
That's one of a promotion scheme. The
Do I have
current
a
leader
say over that?
vanishes.
Right, Screaming Skull leader I've just made, so he's off because he would have been off, so off he goes. Yeah. You can pick it. You're up next, unless you want to let Lorne go first.
No, Pickett will go and she'll move back towards the bar, and then she'll say, "Let them go. It's it's not our fight."
Okay. Are you becoming visible? Did you say that, or staying invisible?
Or
I'm
you
normally
casting a mind
invisible.
link and telling us.
Why don't you say it from behind the bar? Then there's no reason for you to turn visible.
Okay,
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'll move behind the bar.
That's fine. You can stay visible then.
And say,
Okay,
"Let
so
them go. It's not our fight."
okay, so Lord, do you let them go?
Oh, Lauren, no. Lauren is moving behind this last guy, and with a very threatening crowbar gesture, he is intimidating the guy to leave.
Which they were anyway. Fine. Basically the Screaming Skull guys will leave the bar unless anyone wants to stop them. Does anyone wish to stop them?
No.
No, I'll take the hint.
Okay, so delete from
I
tracker.
think the caution and
NPCs.
code of honor are now lining up, and he's going to be like,
Okie
okay.
dokie. Right, so that's good. So basically they all pile
Probably
out.
best.
They all pile out of the bar.
All right, they're all gone.
They're all
Did
gone.
anybody drop a tracker on them?
Pickett is going to become visible, reach into her pocket, and surreptitiously hand the bartender back the cred stick.
Certainly.
And
I know
say,
I accidentally
"Here."
deleted him, but he is still there. He thanks you for that. In the distance, you can hear the sound of sirens approaching. The bartender takes the Craig stick off you, smiles saying thank you, and gesture. It says, "Get going. I won't tell anyone that you were. I won't tell the police you were here."
All right, guys, we got a packet. Cops are coming. Let's go.
All right.
I just realised
Lauren says to take it. Good job. Way to take care of the business.
Right.
Now, why are we running? Just because nobody likes the police?
Because you don't want to get caught.
Doing what?
You don't know this.
You don't want to end up in the
Existing.
jail, okay? Let's put it that way.
Existing. Sometimes the cops don't need a reason; they just want to bust you. So
That's right.
It's time to go.
Yeah.
Better gone.
Okay. Don't forget, you are technically criminals. You have done things by very nature of surviving. If you're not rich enough, the only way really to survive in this day and age, especially if you're a hacker, is by doing things that are a bit on the shady side. Therefore, you don't necessarily really want to be under the police's radar. Anyway, emerging from the restaurant, you were just in time to see a trio of Screaming Skulls on motorcycles disappearing from view at the end of the block. More importantly, there is a woman, her clothes stained with fresh blood, sprawled on the pavement.
Oh no.
What?
Is this the back door or the front door?
Doesn't really matter. When for argument's sake, I'm going to say you all went out the back door because the barman unlocked it, and that's what happened. I know you were moving to different sides, but for argument's sake, you went out the back door on the map.
Right, well, we got to stop to help her.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, we need to stop and help her. She looks hurt.
Yeah.
Who's got good first aid? I have bad first aid.
I have first
I've
aid.
got a D6 in healing.
I'll
I'll go over
support
and check
somebody.
for a pulse.
Okay.
I can
Picket.
assist.
Picket. Oh yeah. Okay. So Picket, as you move over to start examining her, Doc and Picket, you both determined that she's been shot in the chest twice, and she's dying. But she audibly groans as you start to examine her, Doc. One word, and it's patron.
Well, that's no good.
No. She is dying. There's nothing to be
And
done to
should
save
she
her,
not
but
have used
your
a-
ministrations, your Doc's ministrations, and well, Pickett's spellcasting of healing, unfortunately, is not going to be enough to save her, because narratively she's going to die. But obviously, you're because Pickett uses spellcasting, you are able to at least make her comfortable as she nears death. As she basically with that, she's able to say, "Delivery from patron, briefcase, gang has it." She gasps before dying,
Oh crap!
which is very
Okay.
annoying.
Why did she not use the nickname matron?
She
Because she's the courier. She's not the patron.
Okay.
Do we have that save button yet?
right.
So
This is
we've got to find we've got to find the skulls. We got to go after the skulls. How wonderful!
well, you just saw them bogging out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's have some
I
notice
sense a
checks.
chase.
I
Yes.
sense a chase as well.
Let's have a notice check.
Wait, they're on motorbikes though. I don't know how we're going to catch up.
Steal a
That's
car.
suited up. That's exactly what you're doing now. Okay.
You wouldn't steal a car, would you?
Okay, I'm going to say you've got a choice. You can either you can see that nearby is a sort of delivery van that you can all pile into, or there's a couple of vehicles nearby, or the courier's bike. See how you want to split yourselves up. What's
I'll take the
very
courier's bike.
what's very very annoying is I
Who's got
tried to use the unit can set you can do the new save battles option. I tried to use that, and for some reason it didn't keep any of the bloody tokens, which means while you sort out what you're going to do, I had to set this bloody chase up.
Anybody have drive? Somebody should. We
I'll
should take the.
drive it.
We should
I'll
take the
drive
van.
the van.
It really,
Yeah,
what
we
it
should
really,
take the van.
what it
Okay,
really,
I'll
how
like,
many
drive the
people have
patrons. I'll
driving?
drive the patrons' motorcycle if anybody wants to hop on.
what
In
it
the bench
really,
seat.
what it really comes down to is if someone's got, what you need to do is who's got the driving skill, because if you've got the driving skill, then you can
Ben,
use
do you have
certain-
driving?
you can drive. If you don't have the driving skill, then you really need to be a passenger in someone else's vehicle.
No.
Brick, do you have driving?
I do have driving. It's only a 4, but I do have driving.
Lauren
Hey.
is
6
Right.
if anybody wants to hop on.
Lauren is entering the van, hoping somebody's going to drive the van.
Case, do you have driving?
No, I
Do
do
you have-
not.
Who took the car or who
I
took
just
the
said
bike?
I have a D6 in driving, and I'm taking the courier's bike.
Okay, Pickett will stand up on the seat behind whoever's driving the bike.
All right, excellent. Did the
I'll
courier
ride
have a
in the-
weapon
Peter and
by any
say,
chance?
"That way."
I'll ride in the van.
I guess Brooke's gonna have to drive the van since the better driver took off already.
Doss, do you have a did the courier have a weapon?
Yeah, I must admit I forgot to let you guys buy equipment before the mission started, so give yourself, if you want to spend a couple of logistic points on some gear, go for it while I'm setting up this chase, because I lost the ability to pre-save the chase, so now I've got to set it all up again, which is annoying.
I'm going to be driving, but if somebody wants to grab a
Now I'm going to do this.
Is
A weapon off
I
them.
really don't know how I'm going to set this up.
this where I have,
Piloting.
I have cyberware questions when it's time.
Toss, why did you don't use the encounters anymore?
Well, no, the encounters won't do. The encounters won't do won't do it. I set up a saved chase. Yeah. But when I exported the
gotcha.
when I exported the module, it didn't save the tokens, so it wouldn't. I couldn't actually load the chase. I couldn't actually load the bloody chase.
I've noticed that, like, what I have to do with the chases is I'll make the map. I can make the, but then you got to lay the two cards down on the new table when it exports. The card tokens don't save.
Oh no, that's okay. No, but I had a save thing where, because basically there was there's the bikes, there's the drivers, there's the passengers, and all of that I saved because it's a real pain in the ass to try and set up, which is what I'm trying to do now. And it didn't work.
Right, with the drivers on the vehicles and all that shit.
I
Right,
set it up.
right,
I set it all up, and it didn't save. Well, sorry, that's not strictly true. It did save, but when it exported the module, it didn't keep the bloody tokens. The annoying thing. So I'm just now trying to make it. I'm just trying to set it all up. So in the meantime, if you want to buy some simple, straightforward gear, go. I'll let you buy that now. I know, because what happened was I was so busy doing the adventure, I forgot that half of this adventure doesn't work if you don't actually have gear. It's not a Sprawlrunners one. So if you want to have some basic gear to begin with, now the time's to buy some basic equipment. Like if you want drones and stuff, I'll let you have them. This is what I was trying to do here. Doesn't necessarily work with how Sprawlrunners is envisaged to a degree. So now's your chance to buy some gear while I set this chase up. The end of the chase, you can dispose of the gear, and when you get your first briefing for your run, you'll know what you need. Okay, right, that's got the combat tracker sorted. Now let's let's sort everything out correctly. So, Screaming Skull 13, a street bike. Screaming Skull. I need to open up Street Bike 3, go to there, and I need to set this as. See, I'd set up all the drivers and all the passengers. And sorry, that's him on there. Okay. Street Bike 4. Screen.
Not sure if this matters, but my piloting's D6 as well.
Who is this?
Patch.
The one that just rode off on the motorcycle without us.
Yeah, man.
Bike 5 should be that one there, which is good. So I'll make that up. So annoying. It's all beautifully set up manually. It's very nice. Point was I forgot to do it earlier as well. Too busy having to cook lunch and stuff. Okay, street bike. No, I've done it wrong already. Ugh. Street bike 4. Have okay, it's all wrong. I'm gonna cry. Okay, let's start again. Street bike 3 has driver 13, passenger 14. Street bike 3 is there. Driver 13 goes there. Passenger 14 goes there. Street bike 4 Has 11 and 12 as driver and passenger. There's 11. It's 12. Right. Street bike 5. Which is fine. So that's done. That one worked out correct. Okay, street bike 6.
Rick bought himself a pistol.
It's okay. As I say, I'd rather you had them. Oh, I don't know. I don't really know the ins and outs, but the guy who wrote Sprawlrunners, some reason pulled Sprawlrunners the module from drive-through and any other place you could buy it, the PDFs, and so people couldn't get it. Apparently, he has now put them back on for sale again at a considerably reduced cost, apparently. However, Sprawlrunners 2 that he was working on, no, he's still started writing Sprawlrunners 2 again. Apparently, it won't be a Savage Worlds product. Say what it will be.
It won't be a what?
It won't be a Savage Worlds product. I
Oh.
don't know. I don't know the real ins and outs, but I know he's got some beef with Shane and everything else, and I don't know why. So I'm not going to comment on it or anything like that, because
Okay.
I don't know the facts. But it was a point where he basically pulled all his products. They are available again, so you can buy Sprawlrunners again, and it's considerably cheaper than it was originally, apparently. So I'm just mentioning that if anyone actually wants to buy it. As I say, I don't know what all the background reasons are for why he pulled it in the first place and why he's not personally supporting Sprawlrunners. I mean, Savage Worlds anymore, because he's made lots of products for Savage Worlds. Right, I've got it sorted. So, got the combat tracker sorted. I mean, the setup sorted. That's the main thing. So next thing's next. Who's right? What vehicles and who's going on what?
I'd like to buy a cyber deck, but I couldn't find one to buy.
You don't buy a cyber deck. You've got one. You've got the Edge.
You just have one. Okay, good enough.
The
I just
Edge
don't know
gets
how to
you
use it.
a cyber deck. You can buy a cyber deck for 2 logistic points. No, that's the
To
point.
hack.
You've got it. You've got a
Okay.
deck. You've got the deck.
Good. No, that's
You've got-
fine. That's fine.
You
I
take,
knew that's what the Edge did. I just didn't know if
Yeah.
I needed a piece of kit.
Yeah.
So-
No, you've got your first. You've built your own cyber deck and put a collection of useful utilities on it. So
Okay.
when you're attempting to hack into green and blue systems, you get your regular number of slice rolls. Don't worry about when the
Okay.
furious hacking starts. So I do mention a bike, so I think there's a bike out there, isn't there? So
Yeah. And pickets on the back of the bike.
tickets on the back of the
And
bike.
everybody else is going to pile in the van.
Everyone else is going to pile in the van. So I just need to worry about a van and a bike. That's all I need to worry about. Okie dokie. Bike. Okay. So on the combat tracker, let's put that on there like so. Okay. And then that goes. And so pickets going in the back of that. Let's open it up first. And who's driving the hover bike? I know someone said they were.
I believe Patch took the bike, and then Burke's driving the van.
It's a Patch. Okay, Pickett is a passenger, and Patch took the bike.
Can we call ourselves the A team?
Then Patch, inventory, vehicle. Bike. Yes. Okay, so Patch, there's a hover bike on your combat track.
Ooh, a hover bike. Woohoo.
Hover bikes on. on patch and pick it on points, and then hover bike on. So driving the hover bike is not hostile friendly. We put patch on the hover bike. We put picket on the back. Right, sorted. And you said everyone else was in a. We said everyone else was in a. And who was driving that? Brick.
Rick driving the van.
Brick's driving the van. Okay, so if I go to tokens, campaign, vehicle, van. Oh. Using that yet. Might not have a token. Because I haven't sorted them all out yet. Oh, garbage truck. Container truck.
Thought it was a delivery truck.
Yeah, it was a delivery truck, so I'll use the. It was a delivery truck, so I'll just use the. For now, I'll just use the container truck token, which is fine. Open up the SUV van. Open up Brick's character sheet. Go to inventory. Go to vehicle. Then on the SUV van, find the Brick and his driver. And then everyone else, so Doc.
I like the way half the adults
On.
don't know how to drive.
Ace. It's not you don't know how to drive, it's the fact that you're not very good drivers in stressful, high critical situations. You can drive, but if you wanted to drive a vehicle in this chase, you'd be rolling unskilled.
Okay,
That's how it works.
got it.
Okie dokie. Right, so that's sorted. Now I can put the van on the map like so, make it not hostile, turn it, make it a bit bigger for the sake of tokenization. We'll put Brick on the front of the van like so, and we'll put everyone else in the van. So. And then we make everything visible, like so. Then we that didn't make it invisible. It will be tokens visible, and then share the map. Sorry about that. It took a while to set up, but you can see why now. Okie dokie. Now, it should be pointed out that Patch, you have the fastest vehicle. So you get +1 on your driving roll. You get +2 on your driving rolls. Screaming Souls get +1, and Brick, you get no modifiers at all. That's how I'm going to do that. Makes life easiest. Okay. So you are basically yeah, the motorcycles begin at far range. So that counts as 4 inches away from you. Range increments should be set to 5 inches, which I'm going to check if it is. Yes, it is. So you grab the courier's bike.
Ran a stop sign. Look at that.
You're okay.
He just ran it.
So you just head off down the corridor each round.
Lauren would like to sit in the shotgun seat so he can keep his eyes peeled for in terms of tracking them and checking for any stuff, anything they might leave behind.
Okay, so what I need is I need someone to make a thievery roll for the bike and someone make a thievery roll for the vehicle. Actually, or hacking. You can use either thievery or hacking to basically steal the bike or the van.
I'll use hacking.
Hacking.
Well, there's a thievery roll.
Okay, you are
I would
basically.
like to.
Okay,
I could support
I was going to say
it as well because
I was going to say I will allow support rolls, but it doesn't matter because they both got the 4s. The point was each round it takes you to successfully pick them. You don't get to start the chase and the bikes get moving, but you're okay. So you both able to head on. So despite the late hour, there's a fair amount of traffic on the roads. So, oh, okay. Where am
What a wall! What a wall of bikers.
Mm.
I know. I didn't.
And
I
they
didn't.
keep running stop signs. Look at that.
Okay. I need the global effects, and I need that one. Turn that on. Okay. So, yeah, the conditions are it's dim. And I also need to turn on unstable platform. Modifiers. So if you've got if you've got steady hands, you won't have to worry about. You don't have to worry about the dim illumination. If you got any form of eye enhancement, you don't have to necessarily worry about the dim. Okie dokie. Yeah. Okay. So basically, all you got to do is stop the bike. Stop the bike with the briefcase. Should be fine. Let's go.
Wait, we have to stop the bike with
First,
the
you
briefcase.
got to notice
or stop
which
the
bike has the briefcase.
with the briefcase.
From a purely gaming perspective, if you only stop one bike, it will be the one you need to stop. It's up to you how much Scottish you want to use. Do you know what I mean? Okay. I'm not supposed to tell you that, but you know what I mean. Screaming Skull number 9's going first on the Ace of Spades. Just making your life easier.
Wait a second.
Jesus.
Okay, so it should be pointed out. Patch got the 4 of diamonds. Brick got the 5 of diamonds. So either Patch, I would discuss this before you do anything. Patch and Pickett, either of you can choose to spend a penny to improve Patch's card. Brick, Doc, Lorne, or Case, or Benjamin, you could discuss amongst yourselves if you want to improve Brick's card, because the idea is you're all in the vehicle together. So you can only affect the vehicle.
If you want to spend a penny too, I see if you can do better than the 8 of spades.
I spent a penny for bricks for us for the van.
Thank you.
Do we spend another one?
You got the 2 of diamonds.
I'll do. I will.
No, we already had the 5 of diamonds.
Yeah, you had the 5 of diamonds, so spending a penny got you the 2 of diamonds.
Oh.
I'm looking for us. Where are we?
Now,
Here we are.
this is where
we just drop it on the card.
Okay, I dropped it. Oh, okay. I didn't drop it on the combat tracker. Here we go. Oh, come on, like crap. There we are.
I don't know if you can. Yeah, I'm not sure if it will actually work manually.
I tried putting it on the card. It didn't work.
I didn't think it necessarily would, but if you tell me you're spending one, I'll do it manually.
I'll use one of mine. Oh, okay, you did it manually.
Yeah, that would work. Yeah, you could give the penny to the driver, and they could then spend it. But here's a bit of metagamingness. If you guys in Brick's van take the 2 of diamonds, you'll get a penny because you're on a 2.
No, let's take the 2 of diamonds.
All right, I'll take
That's
that.
a lot
I'll
of
take the
pennies.
jack.
That's a lot of pennies.
That's a nice jack. Look at that.
But it's up to you.
We should do everything in a van for when we get 2s.
They got 3 aces, those bastards.
We're not going to beat the aces. We lose on this. We're just going to have to wait till the next round.
At the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is actually at the moment on the 5 of diamonds, you're still last. If you choose to go on the 2 of diamonds, then you get the benefit of being on the 2 of diamonds.
We're taking the 2 of diamonds.
Or someone else could
please.
spend a penny. 2 of diamonds. You go for the 2 of diamonds. Okay.
It takes us a while to get piled in the van and to figure out who's sitting where and all that fun logistical stuff is what
Agreed.
the racing is.
Absolutely.
It was too much jockeying for shotgun.
Okay. So
I'm going to compliment Brick on his driving. Good job, Brick.
Screaming Skull. Oh, look at that. That's a failed roll. I'm going to spend one of my bennies. That's a success. Move one whole card. You don't do anything else. These guys make a driving check. I'm going to spend all my bennies here, aren't I? It's ridiculous.
You should have taken a van.
With any luck.
Oh, I've done something again. There we go.
Yes,
Screaming
but
skull.
Jimmy's watching. He'll give them bennies.
Jiminy didn't give me a benny. He said I couldn't have one earlier.
He was going to, though.
I know. Okay, we have a complication. You have the Jack of Clubs. What's the Jack of Clubs? Okay. As you zoom off down the road, trying to catch up with the screaming skulls, Jack of Clubs way. 2 parallel big rigs reduce the road to a narrow gap. You need to make a drive. You need to make your. So if you make your driving check on the hover bike, which I've added to your inventory, that will factor in the handling of the hover bike. You need to make a driving check at -2. Apparently, all of them. Yes, well, the complication is -2 because you're on a club and you got a complication, which gives you a -2. But you get, but then
can Pickett do a thing before?
Pickett can act beforehand, and Pickett can support you if you want to. But obviously, it's the order of things that are going to happen. But basically, you're screaming down the road, and 2 big rigs are going parallel, and your only hope is to go straight down the middle between
Pickett,
them. Very narrow.
You may want to fly over to the. You may want to fly over to the van at this point.
I don't think I can fly that fast. Anyway.
Can you boost straight?
No, I cannot boost straight.
Okay.
Can you boost turbo?
What can I do? I'm lousy at persuasion too, so I don't know what I'm going to be able to. Oh, I know. I will use my notice to point out the fact that if you go there, you should be able to get through.
The dim illumination does. Dim illumination -2.
Have an effect?
On your notice, it would because it's dark. It's dark.
Right. Okay.
There are street lights, but so it's up to you. Spend a benny, you can turn that 3 into a 4.
Yeah, spend a benny. Yeah, you can make it a 4.
All right, I'll spend a benny and try it again.
Well, don't forget. No, don't forget. You
just
only
make it
need
a 4.
to spend a benny.
Right.
Okay,
Yes, I'll spend a benny to go for it. Sorry, instead of a reroll.
Okay, that gets you a +1 bonus. So you're only doing it. You're going to do your driving check at -1 as you accelerate on your hover bike at high speed between these 2 big rigs.
So I'm at -1 now.
You're at -1, but make sure you do the driving check on the bike, not from your character sheet, because then the handling of the bike will be factored in.
Right. Hopefully you don't see me close my eyes. Right, so we go to inventory and we go to vehicles, and I do. What do I do?
You open up the hover bike.
There.
Yep.
Oh, I'll open up your hover bike.
On the combat tab, next there should be a picture of you or next to your name, and it says D6 for your driving skill. You double click that. I can do it for you if you want.
No. Yeah.
See that way that factors everything in, and if the bike suffers damage and stuff, it's all factored in. So that's okay. So basically, you literally hit the accelerator, and you pass between the 2 parallel big rigs. Fortunately, that means you did not. A failure would, of course, use to suffer collision with one of the vehicles as you scrape down the sides. But you're okay on that.
That sucks.
Okay, so that was your complication. Now you can act this turn, which can just be a straightforward. If you want to flat out +2 driving roll.
Right. Do I still get the bonus?
That's the point. If you don't do anything else, you can just do a driving check at +2.
From the support is what I'm saying.
You don't. You got the no. You don't get the support anymore. It'll be just a +2 modifier and re-roll your driving. I mean, you'll get +4 because of the handling of the bike. So you actually got a 7. Well, you get +2 from the handling and +2 if you just go flat out driving. In a chase,
so
don't you?
7.
You got a
And
7.
if I spend a Benny, I can make that an 8 and get a raise.
If you spend a Benny, you can make that an 8 and get a raise.
All right, I'm spending a Benny.
It gets you and
spend a Benny. I did spend a Benny. Yay!
It gets you and Pickett advancing 2 cards to the 5 of diamonds.
Right.
So you're quite close on their tails.
Kind of wish I might pick a different hindrance because I'm not liking cautious because I really wanted to do an like you know that maneuver where they slide underneath the big rigs. But a cautious character wouldn't do that, so maybe I'll find something else to do.
A slide.
Yeah. For a second, you're concerned. Oh, we got another complication. For a second, you're concerned as this bike accelerates ahead. You think it may well be you think it may well be the one carrying the suitcase, but you haven't noticed yet the satchel. You haven't noticed that yet. However, oh my word. Okay. Obviously, because the chase, I know we put it on a chase map to look for and all that, but it isn't necessarily linear. Everyone's darting off in different directions. These screaming skulls, they literally, despite the lateness of the night, a group of activists is marching down the street. The screaming skulls, the screaming skulls do not slow down, which would require a driving check at -4. However, they just push through. It's only -1. Okay, so they're going to make a driving check to literally drive through the middle of the activists. It's a bunch of druids complaining about the government destroying more of the what's left of the green belt.
I thought you were going to say they were United Europa or whatever, and you just charge through them. Doesn't matter. You plow them over.
No. Oh no, hang on. Wrong book. I need to go back to Swex. This is a Swex adventure. Can't remember what a collision with a soft object was. Apparently, they do have a. They basically have a collision with a soft. Collisions, page 109.
If I remember correctly, the object takes the full collision damage, but the vehicle takes half damage.
Yeah, collision rules assume the vehicle has hit something hard, like another. If they hit a soft object like a person, the damage is half. Well remembered. I'm impressed. I'm going to give everyone bennies because I'm so impressed by someone's recollections of 2 editions ago rules. So basically, they go screaming through the activists, causing all sorts of fun and games. However, the activists start hurling basically bricks and other probably spells at them because they are druids as they go flying through, which means they take damage. So collision
Well,
is
like
deadly,
somebody with a staff.
Speed. So
wreck spells. Hit him with a wreck spell.
/DNG. We're going to give them 4d6 divided by 2.
I don't know if that spell even exists in this one, but that was one of the favorites in the other game.
So half that, half the damage, down to 9. It shakes them, so he has to make a driving check or go out of control. He fails.
No, he succeeded. Handling +2.
Oh, handling +2. Yep, that's fine. So they go screaming through the druid. They go screaming through the druids. They basically they start firing entangling spells at everything at the bike, trying to bung up the works. But he gets through it without any problems whatsoever. And then with his driving check, he gets a 6. So he moves on. He moves down the road on the chase. Okay. Driving check for these guys. They fail. They're not going anywhere. Yeah, they're not going anywhere. Stringer Scott. Another complication. What are they on? They're on the
Yeah,
6
we're
of
all on
clubs.
clubs. We're all on clubs. So I mean,
I think I closed the adventure by mistake. That's a
Wait,
pity.
we just left the club.
Right. Don't shoot the messenger. What was that? Did I say it was? I said that was 6 of clubs. 6 of clubs. Okay. The rock band And You is holding a surprise rooftop gig, and a crowd is surging across the road towards them. So they have to make a driving check, or basically,
I'd like to say thank you for coming, and we hope we pass the audition.
they swerve into an alley and emerge at the back of the chase. Failure causes the vehicle forward through the crowd. Oh dear. Okay. Interesting. I like that. So they have to make a driving check. -1. Ooh. It's a crit fail! It's a crit fail!
How many bennies is it worth?
Okay, so they are bumped back. They are bumped back a square because they basically lose control, and they lose control, and there's fans screaming and shouting at them and everything else, and they are distracted. It should also be pointed out that that means that they are parallel and Brick and Picket next turn. And finally, on the 2 of diamonds is Brick and everyone else. So everyone else can act at any time they want. If you want to support Brick, you can. If you want to do other stuff, you can. It's up to you. You all go on the 2 of diamonds. What's your plan, Brick and the 18?
I'm going to support first. I'm going to use reliable and roll it again.
Yep.
So I'll provide some better directions. +1 to
Brick's driving.
Yep.
Is there any way for Lauren to hack some motorcycles?
I was just going to say, but you have to connect to them. I can do it without connecting. I just need to be within 8.
That
We
comes
might
into
want to
One could support the other.
Yeah, I could do that.
Okay. Furious hack. If you well, there will be a range limitation, I would say. Where are you?
Yeah, my range is my spirit. It's my smarts. It says it.
Yeah.
So I can support and he can range.
Yeah, you certainly could. I mean, if you get closer, you could do it
You
as
may want to
well.
wait and let Brick drive up, move up some, maybe.
Like,
And then
if
do
we
it.
can do it to as many of them as we can disable a whole bunch of them. I guess we just need to disable
Well, we
one, but
only
we
have
don't
to
know
get
that.
the one.
I know, but we don't know that.
We don't know. Do we know which one or anyone?
You've got to get the one with the. You've got to get the one with the case. But if at the end of the chase you've stopped at least one of them, you'll have the case. But obviously, the more you don't know that, so and they're not going to be. I'm telling you as players, but your characters don't know that. Is what you know what I'm trying to say.
Right.
You're going to assume that whoever you target, they've got the case. So
is it possible for Lauren to identify which motorcycle has the case?
Absolutely.
Yep.
But the reason I'm not going to do that is because if that motorcycle escapes, then it buggers up the whole adventure. Do you know what I mean?
We're in trouble. Okay.
Yeah. However, you can still make them.
Roll.
Hold up. I was going to say you can still do that, and that's what your support role is. You're going, oh, hang on, I reckon that one's got the case. Do you know what I mean? So I won't tell you which motorbike it is, but from a narrative, that's what you're doing.
We'll target that motorcycle. Okay.
Yeah. So make your.
So I'm going to do support. I'm going to do hacking support for case.
Go for it.
Okay, let me get my. Sorry, I said I was going to do it, but I need to get my mouse rolling. Oh, that's the combat tracker. That doesn't help. Hacking. Here we go. 6. Well, that's right. Okay. Do you want me to Benny that?
That's a
Case,
plus
or are we
one
good?
bonus. That's a plus one bonus.
Yeah. Okay, we'll take that.
I'm going to.
Case, you're up.
So at the end of the day, it really comes down to the Sprawlrunners was written on the idea that you have to physically jack in. It was based on the Sprawlrunners campaign was based on the whole idea of not like the original Cyberpunk and Shadow One when they were originally created role playing games before Wi-Fi was a real thing. That wired connection to computers was the only way it was. Magnus Rose's guide to the Sprawls Chromed edition does provide rules for the wireless world, and if we're using them, then technically speaking, anything and everything can be Wi-Fi enabled, which means you can theoretically hack a bike remote over the Wi-Fi using your deck. But also, don't forget if that's the way you guys want to go, and do you want to be physical connections or you want wireless hacking? It's up to you guys. I don't mind. I'll run it either way. But it goes either way.
The point of taking the Technomancer was because it is otherwise connected.
No. A Technomancer as a Technomancer, you have skin link. You don't have to physically jack into a computer. You just have to touch it.
Well, that's right. That's right, and that was what my thought was. But you can I can also do stuff by range, and that was why I was. That's,
so I'm going to say we're going to say wireless hacking can be done. That's what we're saying there. That's fine as long as we know that it's a ground rule that basically hackers can attack your vehicle over the Wi-Fi's and you can as well. Obviously, you can harden them and stuff like that. Anyway. Right, so I make that a +2 bonus to Brick's driving roll. Does anyone else want to do anything before Brick makes his driving check?
Dun, dun.
Sounds like Brick, you're going to do your driving check. So if you go to your inventory vehicle tab, there should be an SUV van, and on the combat tab, you should be able to do the driving. Oh, where did you get a conviction to use conviction?
It said I had 1 point of a conviction, so I just spent it. Because I really want to make a nice
we all have 1 point of conviction, and we also all are supposedly novices, 2 levels.
You don't...
I don't have any conviction.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know where people got conviction from, but fair enough.
Oh, I've got conviction.
I think that might be a carryover from the one shot.
Are we supposed to have 2 advances?
Oh, that could be it. It could have been the conviction that they got from the one shot.
You are meant to have 2 advances. So if Brick, it must be I carry over from the one shot. So everyone but Brick now has a point of conviction. It's the only way to be fair, isn't it?
So Brick, are the 2 advances figured into our character already, or do we need to?
Well, you programmed your advances in, didn't you? You did 2 advances.
I spent them.
The one shots will have them.
The one shots will have them.
Okay, that's what I was asking. If my character already has.
That's an 8 because you have a +2 bonus. So Brick, you move 2 cards, which hits everyone to there.
Good job, Brick.
And away we go. Ram speed.
Now it should be pointed out that these guys here, because they're on the same card as you. You can literally just basically turn a corner and find yourselves running parallel to them. So they are, even though you're down here and the bike's up there, Brick can position yourself horizontal, so they are technically within melee range. If anyone wants to do melee stuff, is what I'm trying to say. So I do believe Doc has acted and Lorne has acted, but Case and Benjamin and Brick's driven. He didn't say he was doing an all-out driving, so Brick, Case, and Benjamin can still perform an action if they wish to.
Brick is going to attempt to. Ben is going to attempt to shoot the driver of this motorcycle.
Oh,
Okay,
that
I was,
motorcycle.
yeah,
Okay,
like
go
I
for it.
said.
Go for it.
He
Does
puts on the
that,
brakes and does the Mad Max maneuver.
I forgot my smart link to add +2 to that. Not that it makes a lot of difference.
No, Smart Link allows you to ignore 2 points of penalties. Yes.
Right,
Well,
right.
So-
that is
So
Penny's roll
let's
again.
Benny that.
Yeah.
let's
So does
Benny that. I
that,
got plenty of them. Wow.
Everyone's dice is sucking today.
Mine are rolling bad today, guys.
Give it one more shot here.
Ooh. Oh,
There
look at
we
that. Double
go.
sixes and second you spread commissions. Intrigue
Not
white
sure why I targeted the street bike as well. I just wanted to hit the skull.
Yep, I'll worry about that in a second. I don't know why it targeted the street bike as well. You only wanted to hit the driver, so we'll cancel that one. Right, roll the damage. The bad rolls are back. I mean, you're shaking, which is enough to cause a...
No. I want to go ahead and wound him. Well,
Okay.
yeah, no, let's go ahead and wound him. Or not.
You wound me.
You're gonna have to try harder than that.
The exact same roll. All
Hang
right,
on,
we'll take
hang
the
on,
shake.
hang on. You spent conviction, didn't you?
No,
Oh, someone else must have spent
that wasn't
conviction.
me.
That wasn't you.
Yeah.
Okay. He's shaken, which means I have to make a out of control check. I shall also point out that gunshots will be reported. Someone's opened fire with an illegal weapon in the UK.
So much for reusing the A-Team van.
This is not the U.S.
Well, it was already stolen, so I mean,
I'm just pointing out the
No,
fact
no,
that
yeah, just in the U.S. they're like gunshots. Must be after 8.
seasons come and seasons go. It's the new year. Let the bennies flow, says Rigger Raven.
Oh, nice.
Thanks, Raven.
Thank you.
Well done. Nice poem.
Very nice poem. Unless you're a GM, Rigger, assuming you play Savage Worlds, tell your GM that I've given you a Benny for your next game. Whether he wants to accept that is another matter, but I award you a Benny for that very nice poem.
So he's distracted.
Yep, he is distracted. Basically he's shaken. The vehicle swerves wildly, causing panic and screams from the passenger as well, as they are both distracted. Okay, that brings us on to Case and Brick.
Yeah. So Case is looking at this. Does that large, since it's covering the corners, am I getting all of them?
And right, medium burst.
No, it's a large. I made a large.
I'm trying to remember. It's 3, 4, 5 off the top of my memory.
2, 3, 4, I believe.
2, 3, 4. So you can target 4 with a large burst template in a chase. Because the map isn't actually. Because we're only using a map because we're on fantasy grounds. If we're on a table, there'd be playing cards.
Right.
We'd be using playing cards.
Okay, and I'm targeting the bikes, not the players. So I will target, if it's the 4, I'll target the bottom 4 here. So those 4. But just the bikes.
Well, I mean, it gets interesting on that one. If you're targeting the bikes, then you're targeting 4 bikes, aren't you?
Yes.
So in other words, there's 2 people per bike. The point I was trying to make.
Yeah, I'm not targeting the people. I'm targeting the bikes.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is,
and because of the way things are done, you can target all 4 of those bikes at that range.
Yes,
that's right. That's what I was saying. I just was saying it before I did it.
And each bike has 2 passengers, so you can target.
No, I'm not but I'm not target. I can't target. So my skills are with machines. My magic,
Yeah,
my
yes.
shit is all
That's
with machines. So I'm targeting the 4 bikes, not the players that are on them.
Right. And what we're saying is you have the potential with targeting 4 bikes, you have the potential to affect 8 people.
Correct.
Yeah,
yes.
I know.
There you go.
But
That's the
but technically,
that's 4 bikes targeted.
yeah, they're
Rock
the
on.
4
All 4
bikes
bikes are.
targeted.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, and here comes the roll.
Yeah, 2, 3,
Is this
4.
where my support comes in?
Yes.
This is where the +2 bonus for support comes in. Yes.
Okay, good.
Right. Okay.
Make your technomancy roll. I mean, your technomancy isn't hacking. You're doing a circuit scramble. Why didn't that?
You should Benny
Why?
that.
Why
You
didn't
can do
that?
better than that.
Oh, you know why? Because you're using confusion on bikes, which I and Fantasy Grounds doesn't know how to deal with that. That's what it is. That's absolutely fine. I was curious why it didn't do anything.
That's what I was supposed to do, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You have to. Yeah. Circuit scramble.
Yeah. No, that's the
Don't you want to
roll.
Benny that? Or is that good enough?
Well, I probably will, but I want to make sure that everything's working on the computer before I do it. So
I
Okay.
have a question.
I'm not sure if you could.
Does
They're
dim
unintelligent.
illumination actually have an effect on a spell like that? Because if he's going over wireless, why would the
No,
effect
he's
of the light?
he's not going over wireless. He's a technomancer. He's
Oh,
physically.
Okay.
I know he's,
Oh my god.
Hold far,
Did
hold far on
triples
your,
count for
hold,
anything?
hold far on your
3 of a
bennies.
kind?
Hold far on your bennies. I'm going to give you them back. Because technically
3 of a kind?
speaking, circuit scrambling isn't going to necessarily casting confusion on the bikes isn't necessarily going to do anything to the bikes, if that makes sense. Circuit scrambling would be more for using on, I suppose, drones a bit. Drones. The problem it's an interesting one because drones are NPCs.
Are there computer chips on the bike for like fuel injection or
But,
things
yeah, no,
like that?
yeah,
If
no,
so,
yeah,
then
I could
yeah, no,
I could
no,
run the EMP instead. It's fine. It doesn't really matter. I'm spending
well,
the same number of points.
no. It's not that. I'm just trying to work out how to do it because yakety sacks don't hold the
I mean, I
bellies
could
back.
do
Let
the
the belly
EMP.
heels flow. No, I'm just no. I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm trying to work out not narratively how you, because it makes sense. But the point is, the technomancer can only affect machinery, but in Sprawlrunners, it's assuming the Sprawlrunner, because in Sprawlrunners, drones and robots and everything are NPCs. Bikes are vehicles, so therefore they don't have smarts and the things you need to resist the powers. You see what I'm trying to say? Now, logically speaking, you should be able to affect the bikes. I'm not disputing that. I just can't. I'm just trying to think, how do we decide whether you affect the bikes or not? Do you see what I'm saying?
Or an EMP. Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing. Like I was
exactly
looking at the EMP, but my reason for not using the EMP was I didn't want backlash to affect our van.
I'm going to
which would be a logical thing.
He's. Can I say something?
Please do.
He's using confusion, correct?
He is.
Confusion is not an opposed roll. It simply hits for a round.
Point taken. Yeah.
My suggestion would be that
out of control rolls.
The handling, yes.
Yes, I heartily agree. Yeah, I like that. Put a penalty on the handling. Let the bikes be distracted, which would affect their handling. I like that idea. Good point. Have a Benny. That's very good. I really like that idea. What I'm thinking is on vehicles, I suppose maybe your casting roll would have to beat their toughness if you're trying to affect them. But as this one, it doesn't matter. So I like that. So yeah, let's distract them. I think if I distract the bike, it will affect.
So now, if I were to do a raise, wouldn't it affect it by 4, or would it only still affect it by the handling roll by 2?
Confusion on a raise
would make them both distracted and vulnerable.
Distracted or vulnerable.
And vulnerable, yeah.
raise gets both.
Yes. So you make him
Well, I'd
distracted
say
and
vulnerable
vulnerable.
is different from distracted is a negative to doing stuff. Vulnerable is easier to hit. I'd just say
Right.
yeah, if they're still vulnerable because that's a
Well,
Well,
I
we're
think
looking at distracted to affect the roll, right?
I
yeah,
quite
but
The
like
handling
yeah.
roll.
defense that would just affect the
There
handling
we
of
go.
the bike. They'd still be vulnerable.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. What he's saying is, if you want to spend a penny and try and get the raise, you can. And then you'll make the bikes vulnerable as well as being distracted. If you want to do that, you can. I'll just take 2 bennies off because you failed twice so far. Which you got. There we go.
Yay! Finally.
Agreed. So yeah, I think that's how we'll go from now on. Obviously, confusion we don't have to worry about. Stun we might have to. Stun might be a case of you'll have to. Your casting roll might have to beat the toughness. I'll have a think about how to make that one work.
Right, and just for the record, you guys do know that I didn't make it up for the stun. Like, say, stun was the EMP. That was the way it came in the book.
I know.
That
I know.
wasn't.
I was thinking very much about drones. When I was creating the character, it was very much in thinking of affecting drones and bots and things like that. Do you know what I mean?
Right,
But it hadn't occurred to me about vehicles. Brick, you're up, sir. You've done your driving roll. You didn't do it with a +2 bonus, so you can perform an action if you want to.
I'm going to look over and stare at Screaming Skull number 1, and then I'm going to smile maliciously and give the wheel a little twist to intimidate him and see if it can really throw him off his focus.
Okay, that will be opposed driving rolls. Oh no, you're doing intimidation, which I don't have a problem with. That'd be a spirit check on his part. Oh, he rolled a 1. He didn't crit fail. You won with a raise, so you want to make him distracted or vulnerable?
Oh, I always like vulnerable.
Okay. And
I was going to say, if you distracted him, he might drive into a vehicle, a parked vehicle or something.
Yes, our hover bike.
He's distracted and vulnerable. But he's already vulnerable anyway, so that's okay. That's a shame. I was hoping the double whammy would kick in. I will create the creative flashing thing. So that's very good. Very good hits with melee. You get to roll on the creative flashing team. Okay, everyone's acted this turn, so let's just move through the combat tracker. Sorry, that took longer. It's the first game where Sprawlrunners is. Oh, someone's got a joker. Oh, the bad guys.
Where are we, Pat?
Okay, I make it Patch. Patch is down. Patch and Picket. You're down on the 2 of clubs, which means you'll have a complication. So what we worked out is if you want to change the card you're on, give a Benny to your driver so they can spend it on the card. That's how we have to do it.
Okay.
It should be pointed out. Brick is on the 3 of spades at the moment.
And Brick was very much intending to put a card down on top of that 3 of spades. Now I'll sort of hold on that thought for a second in case somebody wants to preempt me.
Doc just gave you a Benny, Brick, if you want to spend one now.
That was
Pat,
a yes, and here we go.
Do we want to leave the 2, or do we want to go for the Benny and the complication?
You got a Queen of Spades off from that Benny.
Nice.
That sounds nice.
If you want to spend a Benny, if Patch isn't answering and you want to spend a Benny, you drop it in the chat and I'll spend one for you.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, that sounds fine. I was just trying to look at where I'm at and whatever's.
You're at the very bottom of the tracker.
There's a 6, so drop it on. I'd rather not have the complication. The Benny would be nice, but I'd rather not have the complication.
Okay,
you guys only get 2 bennies. We got like 5 bennies for our 2.
Patch, you need to spend the Benny Pickett just gave you by dropping it on your card on the combat
Oh,
tracker.
hang on, it's not.
I can do it for you if you want.
Hang on. Why you?
You got the
shitting
2
me?
parts.
Oh, for God. Well, hey, no, I'll take that. That's a Benny. That gives us each a Benny, and we don't have a complication anymore.
Oh, you're on the Jack of Hearts instead. Even better.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Now, the Screaming Skull bite number 1. They're on the Joker. I'm afraid they are distracted and they are vulnerable. And Pickett and everyone's quite convinced they may well have the suitcase you're after. Maybe what's happening is actually as they're driving along, they hand off the suitcase to each other, which is why you can't keep track of who's got it. I like that. Unfortunately, even though he's hang on, that's not right. Should be the driver's distracted. So that's a 7, not a raise. So he accelerates off, pulling away from all of you with his passenger on the backs, who's basically laughing. The passenger is going to take a pot shot at Patch, but misses. That's more gunfire. Okay, Screaming Skull 11 down here. Oh, he's on the Ace of Clubs. I hadn't noticed that. Okay, so Ace of Clubs. What we get in the Ace of Clubs? Oh, blinding light. So basically, a searchlight angles down towards the road, momentarily blinding the driver.
Oh, right when there's a parked car. That was awesome.
Yeah, unfortunately,
like a deuce?
Unfortunately, he made the roll. Oh, hang on. No, there's an additional -2, so he fails. Okay, so this road is longer than the runway in Fast and Furious 6. It's Patera. And DT Colburn 9217 says, "Good morning, fire up the beddies." I will certainly do so. Okay, so he actually got a 3.
Thank you, Mr. Colburn.
Because the blinding light gives him... Okay, a fail causes the vehicle to graze another vehicle, losing speed. So he loses control of the vehicle. Means I get to rake an out of control roll for him. I rolled on the creative combat table by mistake. Let's try that again. Vehicle out of control table. Distracted. So they're distracted and they drop back a bit card automatically. Okay. The bike is no longer distracted and vulnerable. The Screaming Skull notices you're getting closer. He's going to fire. He's going to fire at Brick, but I can't see Brick. Brick's hiding under there. So let's bring Brick to... There we go.
Somebody threw Brick under the bus.
He takes a shot at Brick and misses. Oh, well and good. Screaming Skull 7 is shaken and basically doesn't recover from being shaken. Therefore, all we've got left is his driver. He's going to take a pot shot at Brick and miss. Brick, you're up. And obviously everyone in Brick's van is up. So, Brick, you can choose...
Hold on. I'll go and hold until the rest of the crew have their actions.
So, Brick, you could... But what you might want to decide now is when you... if you want to drive and act or just flat out drive. If you want to flat out drive, you get a +2 bonus to your driving skill. But you can't perform any other actions.
Do that. I'll take a full action to do the drive routine.
Okay, so knowing that so guys, you know Brick's going to do a full drive, so he's already at +2. What do you guys want to do?
Are we hacking again?
You could certainly hack if you want to.
Case, are we hacking again?
I will support Brick.
Case. Hello.
He's probably muted again. Give him a chance to unmute.
Oh yeah, he's muted. You're right.
hacking does take
Thank
3
you.
phases.
We could probably do some. We could do a stun move to it.
Okay, I'll support.
Or I could pinpoint one and try to wreck it.
Well, why don't you pinpoint the one with the briefcase? Let's try
But if we don't
pinpointing the
have
one with the
one
briefcase.
highlighted, then we should probably just try to dismantle them all.
Well, if you pick one, we can dismantle them one by one, and if that's the one with the briefcase, we're off to the races. So let's target one. Let's pinpoint. So I'll do a hacking roll in support of Mac. Where's my hacking?
Okay.
Hacking. Oh, that was almost an 8. Oh, this is gonna be a good stuff. There we go.
This is the sport hacking, is it?
It is.
Brick. It is. Okay. Yeah, you're basically running interference, trying to fiddle with systems. Okay,
for Max.
Giving them better juice and better handling.
No, it's for Mac. It's for Max hacking.
Oh, okay.
Oh, for Max hacking. That's a +4 bonus to Max hacking.
Okay.
So Max, next action.
Well, you know what? Now that we know you have massive support, maybe it is good to attack everybody because we might take them all out.
Is it max hack attack?
That's what it would be.
This, I mean, that makes me hungry. I might
Oh,
need a
no.
snack.
A Big Mac hack attack.
Okay, well then I guess I need to target all the bikes then.
All the ones within your range. Is that all of them? All 7?
He can target up to 4.
Target up to 4 bikes,
Large
yeah.
burst template.
Do the bottom 4 again.
Why did it keep taking it off?
I'm sorry. I thought you only I thought you could only target bikes.
That's what I was doing.
Yeah, I think logically, you can probably.
It keeps taking it off. I keep targeting street bikes, and it takes it off.
Well, actually, I was about to say, thinking about it logically, I'm going to say you can either target Street Bike 2 and Street Bike 4, or you can target Street Bike 7, Street Bike 9, and Street Bike 6. I think if you. Oh no, you can do one. You can either do these 3, or you can do these 3, or you can do that one. I think basically, I'm going to say in a chase, you can target. You can spend a medium burst temp. They've got to be on the same card for them to be targeted by an air effect. So you only need to use an air. If you spend a medium burst template, you can affect 3 bikes on one card. So you're going for bikes 1, 2, and 4 is what I'm asking.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So you are. Where are you? At your case, you're there. Wrong. Let's try that again. Your case, you're there. So that's the one you're not being able to target. So it's only going to cost you a medium burst template to affect 3 bikes. Go for it.
Okay. And I will do the I guess we'll do the stun. The EMP.
If you want to be really meta-gamey. Oh no, it's free action, so you can't do that. Yeah, go for the EMP stun. You'll need. I'm going to treat this as a target number roll for vehicles.
Yeah, but my conviction went away, and I haven't had a chance to spend a penny on it yet.
I don't know why your conviction's gone away. Oh, you know why? Because you spent it out of turn. Spend a penny if you want it back.
Oh.
Spend a penny if you want it back. Yeah, because you know that's a quirk of the combat tracker. If you spend a conviction when it's not your turn, it goes away on your turn. Okie dokie. So stun. You are going to need You need to stun the bikes. You're going to need a target number of 7. But you should use their toughness. That's what you need to
Okay,
beat
no
to
problem.
hit them now until I come up with some better
So
rules.
is my conviction applied?
Yes.
Okay. I guess I spent penny twice, but that's okay.
You can do better than that.
He only needs a 7.
That's
Okay.
all I needed to do it, right?
Yeah.
Here's what. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not
you
going to
got it.
roll because they don't have vigor. So I am going to say right stun.
Ignore the
I'm gonna
voices in
tr-
your
I'll
head,
tell you
but-
what. I'll tell you the way we'll do that. We'll treat stun as a temporary critical on the vehicles. I think that's what we'll do. It's not permanent. But
All
So
this
is
technology is
Haywire
messing everything up.
hacking bonus for case? So wouldn't there be a
be an 11, so
bunch
it's
of
a
pluses
successor of
for
a
that
raise.
7?
But like I say, he only needs 7 was the target number, so anything above that, it doesn't matter. It's a
Okay.
vehicle; it doesn't have vigor, so 1. Okay, I like. Okay, yeah, I like that. I can work with this chassis. No special effects. Okay, locomotion. Okay, so the first vehicle, street bike number 1. What actually happens is you basically there's an electrical surge from the bike, stunning both the driver, both the driver and the passenger on the bike, which means it instantly goes out of control.
Nice.
Nice job.
Because they're stunned, they basically they crash. It's pure and simple. They crash. Splat. Okay, the second one suffers a chassis hit, so that doesn't really survive. So I'm going to make that count it as distracted for D4 rounds. Fine, I'll make it up as we go along. Yep. So the bike's going to be distracted for 2 rounds, and the last one is locomotion, which is this bike here. So bike 4, you affect its top speed. Therefore, I forgot to give the modifiers on the driving checks. They no longer, not that they get it, but they now get -1 on driving checks on street bike 4 due to loss of speed. What you do to that one? That's how we're going to deal with that. That's how we'll deal with those. So basically, you cause one bike to have an electrical surge that basically causes it to wipe out. Another bike is now forced slower, and another bike is behaving erratically. Nicely done. Okay, who hasn't acted? That I think Benjamin, Doc haven't acted, and also obviously Brick's going to act. So if you want to wait for Brick to drop, if you want to do melee related stuff or jump onto a bike or anything like that, you need to wait.
Yeah,
for
I
Brick.
want Brick to go ahead and pull us up a little closer first.
Yeah. Doc, what are you up to? Do you want to act now or wait till Brick's done his driving role? New system, we're all getting used to it. New game setting, I should say. We lost Brick again. Oh no, not we. We lost Brick. I'll make a roll for Brick then.
Brick is here.
Sorry, I meant Doc. Sorry. I think we lost Doc. So Brick, you might as well make your
Doc
driving
is-
check.
Doc is muted. Doc, you're muted.
Do your driving check, Brick. You get a +2 bonus on your driving check.
I'm going to renew my conviction and do my driving.
I've already given this to Brick for driving.
I know. I'll give him +1 on top of that. So he gets a. Did you do it from the vehicle, or did you do that from your own driving?
My bad, I did my own driving. Let me click again.
That's okay. I can work it out. You get a +1 handling from the vehicle. +1 from the vehicle would get you +4, +5, +6. Spend a penny, you get 14. You get a 14. You get 16, in fact. But well, actually, you only need to move 1 card, so you don't have to spend a penny if you want to keep the 6 you got.
I'll spend the penny and take the 14.
It's +1, +2, +1, yeah, 5, 6, 7. You take. Okay. Do you want to move 1 or 2 cards?
I'm going to move 2 and see if I can really get cranky with number. Yeah, hello, number 9. I'm going to sit down and really interrupt your flow.
Okay.
Or that'd be Speak Back number 5
There we go.
and Skullfoot number 9.
See you later, Rigger. Okie dokie. That just leaves Doc and Benjamin. Do you accelerate down the road?
We have vulnerables. Couple vulnerables out there. So yeah, Ben is going to lean out the window and clothesline the driver of one of the vulnerable bikes.
It looks like that's going to be Screaming Skull 9 or Screaming Skull 5. So it's either that one or that one. Because you're all on the same card, you can go for either of them.
Right. I'm not sure who I've targeted. I have targeted the bike. I need to untarget the bike and target the driver.
Is that who are you after?
Who has it? I think it said number 5, the one that's right here next to us.
9. There you go.
9. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
And
Oh, sorry.
Sorry,
did you say you were going for the bike or the driver? Maybe I got confused.
The driver.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It is the number 9 is the driver.
Yeah, I'm going to clothesline the driver.
You missed by 1.
Missed by just barely. So let's go ahead and Benny that. Still going to miss by just barely.
It's those lights. It's affecting your.
I can't clomb.
I mean, both times you missed by 1. I keep pointing out.
There we go.
You hit him.
Lots of 1s.
Silly.
Happy with a shaken?
There you go. Time to crash.
Out of control roll coming up. And that's critical. What did that? Why the hell did I rolled? Oh no! A minor collision. You caused a minor collision. Wow. Okay. So you cause it to shake. He goes out of control. He slams into a vehicle parked on the side of the road that damages the bike. Nice. So you shook him and damaged the bike with a single attack.
That works.
Nice. Nice job.
Last and no means left is Doc.
Doc, you're muted.
Oh no, Doc did a support role. He can stay muted. He did a support role, I remember.
Oh, okay.
Patch, you're up.
Right. I reckon I'm gonna pull up parallel. Gonna do what I can to pull up parallel. So
right. So basically, you're going all out. That gives you a +2 bonus to your drive roll.
And then I'm gonna point to. I'm gonna point the. So this is the courier was obviously a good planner, and watch me justify this. And and knew that they were going out in the streets of London on a cold day, and so the potential for rain was quite high. So they have a nice sturdy brawly in a holster on on the side of the bike, and I think that brawly would fit nicely in the spokes of the vehicle that we're pulling up alongside. if you're interested, pick it.
As a
That's
thought, but
that's definitely a penny for changing the narrative, but only if Patch does it. Okay, make your driving roll. I love the story there.
Yeah. All right. So here goes nothing. I need to roll from the bike.
Yeah, roll from the bike. Don't forget you got +2 bonus. Right. You can move 1 or 2 cards. It's up to you.
I want to move 2.
Okay. 2 cards. 1, 2 puts you there.
That's me done.
okay. I guess it's me then next.
It is. So you can use the brolly if you want to, but you don't have to.
Okay. Well, did we not drive past a couple of bikes that crashed out?
A bike has crashed out. Yes.
One bike has successfully crashed out. Yes.
Yes.
All right.
So
I'm going. Oh, why not? We'll stick the brolly in the spokes of the bike beside us, or the bike.
love it.
Do we want to do the bikes beside us or the ones behind as we went by? I think the ones behind as we went by.
Beside
What do you
us.
think?
No, beside you, because the ones behind you have to pass you again in order to get away.
Okay. So yeah, let's get street bike number 7 then.
Make an athletics check. I'm going to say it's athletics. It's unopposed. Just make an athletics check. Just shove it in the spikes.
Isn't that what they did? And what do they stick between the spokes in Indiana Jones?
I think it was they grabbed a spear or something.
Okay. Yeah, because the umbrella he used to frighten
to scare away the birds.
gulls.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a D4, so that is a success.
Okay, I'm going to treat that as an automatic out of control roll. I mean, an automatic driving check, which I knew would cause an out of control roll for the vehicle. I'm getting distracted. Nope, it's just going to keep happening. Okay. They're going next. They are going next. Oh no, they're not distracted. So yeah. Basically, it causes all. Yeah, basically you slam it in there. Unfortunately, the brolly is snapped quite quickly by the powerful engine of the bike, but it is enough for them to swerve all over the place and get into trouble. And it's their turn now. Right, the driver's just going to drive, so he'll make a driving check. Which he doesn't crit fail, but he didn't make it, so that counts as that counts as critical failures. No, it doesn't. He just gets bumped. Bump back 1 for failing, but he does have to make an out of control roll. But we know it just be distracted, so that's half of it. So he's distracted, but they get bumped back a square because they basically can't control the bike. Okay, Screaming Skull number 3 is back here. We said their bike was second fastest. It's a +1. Oh yeah, you get plus. I forgot you get +2 because you're on the hover bike, which is fastest. Not that it matters. They get +1 because their bikes are faster than the van, which means they get an 11. So they literally put pedal to the metal, just accelerate as fast as they can down the road, causing you to wonder if they've got the case. don't even do anything as they drive off. They're just purely focused on that. Okay, he remains shaken. Means I get to see if they're distracted or not. Seem to run. Okay. Also, they will have to drop back a square because they can't. Good. So they drop back a square. Screaming Skull 13 is here. A driving check. Pull away. Hard. There we go. At this point, how we do time? I think we get one more round of the this is the third round of the chase. Okay, so Patch and Pickett are up top. Where's Brick? Let's see Brick. Brick's on the 10 of hearts, so you're doing okay for cards, I think. You're going first and third. We have quite a few we have some complications coming up, so that should be interesting.
Right. What you want to do?
Add some
Pickett,
cards
you
to
got
make it more
something
interesting.
else in mind that we could try?
More clubs to make it.
Well,
I could probably catch up to the guys in front.
that'll put us.
On the 9 of hearts.
Yeah.
And if we can cause them to drop back.
Okay.
All right. That's what I do. Start weaving in and out of traffic and go hard.
Okay, so you
Going
get
all
plus
out.
4. Okay, you go plus 4 because I forgot you've got the fastest vehicle in the chase.
It's not
I know.
based on the hover
Hang
bike.
on to this
If I roll from the hover bike, does it not?
hover bike.
No,
we
no,
can't.
no. No, I know.
We
I know you're supposed. It's not supposed to be plus 2. It's only meant to be plus 1 because you have to be twice as fast. But I think it makes it more dramatic.
That should put us on the 9, right?
That will put you on the 9 if you want to. If you want to go flat out to the front, you can. So we'll put you there for a narrative.
Mess them up. Pickett.
All right. Pickett's going to pull out her taser and taser the driver.
I like it. Just going to check.
Nice.
Just going to check who is the driver because I got them muddled up somewhere on the line. The driver is number 13. So Pickett targets the driver. It was there and I turned it off by mistake. There up. It's on. There we are. Sorry. The taser the driver.
Okay. Inventory.
Should be under combat.
I have it under the under weapons, but I don't have a.
Oh, you don't have it equipped.
For the dice.
So you just have to change it to equipped, and then it shows up on the combat tab. There you go.
Okay. I forgot about that. There. All right.
Going to be medium. It's going to count. Oh no, you're on the same card, so it shouldn't matter.
Nope, I'm gonna have to Benny that.
Oh, hold up. I'm not sure why. Hang on. You're meant to be on the same card. That shouldn't be counting that as a different card. So you wouldn't be at -4 because of long range. So that would have been a 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll it anyway.
Yeah. Hang on, hold on. Let me move you to there for this purpose. There you go. So then the range isn't. Go for it. Or is 5, so you need a 5. Oh no, it's range. You only need a 3 to hit. Oh, that hits. Hits.
Is it? Excellent. Okay.
You hit on a 0 because you're plus. You get +4 to hit them.
Okay, because of my size.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dawn, you don't have common bond. You can't be nice and give bennies away like that. I'm afraid.
Sorry. I thought you were talking about giving bennies before. Oh,
Could you
because
give
they were in the
double?
same
I
car?
mean, you used to
Yes.
have the one where you pay 2 and give 1.
I was going to say you can
Sorry.
do that. That's correct. Sorry, actually, you get.
I'll do
I take
that.
it. Yeah, I'll take it back. You spend a benny to chat, to spend a benny to give to someone like that. I've done it for you.
Okay.
Can do that. If you got the common
Right.
bondage, you could give someone a benny. If you don't have the common bondage, you spend a benny to give a benny. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Where are
Okay.
cards, though? I don't see any cards.
No, it wasn't for cards. It was just being nice.
No, I'm
Okay.
just saying I don't see any cards.
There aren't any cards.
No.
Adjust your map.
The cards are off the top of the map.
No, I meant adventurer cards.
Oh, there's no adventure cards.
No.
Yet.
No.
Okay.
You make me sad.
So you're saying I hit this guy?
You do. So he has to make a vigor check.
Okay.
Where's his vigor? He fails. He is stunned.
Yes.
Which, as far as I'm concerned, yeah. If you look at the stuns, it's basically you're knocked prone, you can't do anything. Therefore, as far as I'm concerned, that has one result and one result only.
You're off your bike.
You're off your
Yeah,
bike. And if you're on a bike that that suddenly no one's driving anymore, I think you're off it as well. As far as I'm concerned, you're not necessarily generate anything. You're just out of the chase. You take the bike out, which takes them out of the chase, which is what's really happening there. So that's very
Come
nicely
back and
done.
round 'em up.
Exactly.
Yes. I love
Okay.
it.
Screaming
It was a
Skull
shocking
number.
development. I will say that.
Screaming Skull number 11 will no longer be distracted after this driving check, but they will be until they make the driving check. Okay, the speed loss is affecting the speed. They should have a +1 because of the bike speed. But the speed loss negates the +1, so that means +1 -1. They get a 4. They make it. Do 1 square. I forgot to put a +1 modifier on. To get to there, I'm going to say this guy is going to slash at Benjamin, who's still hanging onto the side of the van, and miss. Ooh. And that gets us to Brick and Squad. So you've got these guys.
Rick, you spend to maintain conviction?
From a narrative perspective, let's sort of do that sort of thing.
That's my first move.
Now, can I give Brick a benny without at the cost of 1, or does it take cost 2?
If you don't have the common bond edge, you have to, there's a
You have to pay 2 for it.
you have to pay.
So how do I do that myself? And how did you
Think of it as a
you did it.
processing fee.
Yeah.
But how do I do it? How do I actually do it?
You put a
Just
benny in
drop
chat.
one in
You
chat,
drop
one on the
in.
character.
Yeah, drop 1 in chat. Drop 1 on Brick.
Okay, just a sec.
Yeah, you need to just tell DOS what you're doing, though.
Yeah, you just say you're giving you're spending a benny to give a benny, and then put 1 in chat and give 1 to Brick.
And 1 to Brick.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I'm going to pause until my passengers go.
So actually, I forgot about that one.
Okay.
Beginner's luck. Sorry, just one I completely forgot about, and you might want to remember, Mister. I don't have the fighting skill in the future lawn. You can spend a benny before you make an unskilled attempt to ignore the -2 penalty for a single action.
Oh, that sounds useful. So I can do that all the time. Okay.
If you got bennies,
Oh,
yeah.
shit,
So what you want to have,
If
you
as
want to
long as
read,
you got
you want to read bennies. There's lots of things you can do with bennies in those additional rules.
Oh, okay.
Doc shoots his foldable modern bow. Unfortunately, just as Brick drives over a pothole, causing the vehicle to shake violently.
No.
Case, do you have something for us to do this turn? You're muted, by the way, Case. Case, if you unmute, do we have a plan?
At the end of this turn, the chase will end anyway, so don't worry too much if you don't take any more out. Don't worry too much if you spend all your bennies. You get them all back next week. There's a 6. There's a hit. Doc fires an arrow.
What kind of arrow?
Just the sharp and pointy kind.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Deadly kind.
Finally
Yeah,
got
I
it.
reckon.
Oh, that
Case,
took
are you
out the
there?
driver.
Oh, nice.
Hit him
Case,
right
are
in
you
the
with us?
eye.
Okie dokie.
Case, are you away from keyboard? It's the opposite one. Okay, well, can I attack anybody without supporting Case? Just can I attack directly?
You can indeed. You've got your crowbar, so you could spend a Benny if you want to make an unskilled
do that.
fighting attack. Okay, so spend a
I'm gonna-
Benny spend a Benny and then put +2 in your modifier box. That's what you do.
I'm gonna lean out the window. I'm gonna do it. How do I modify that? Oh, there it goes. I'm gonna lean out for a couple seconds to make it really cinematic because I have this beautiful bright red scarf that I wear. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna swing at the driver of the motorbike right next to us, which I guess is Street Bike 4.
Yep, I've targeted Screaming Skull 11 for you.
Okay, then in that case, I'm gonna do my super newbie lucky attack. Oh yeah, I'm on a. Oh yeah.
Did you spend the Benny for it?
I forgot to spend the Benny.
Well, to be fair here, I was about to say, to be fair here, you don't need to spend the Benny because you're here anyway.
Oh, that's true.
But technically, you have to spend it before you roll, but I'll let you off this once.
No, that's fine. I meant
Roll.
to spend it. I just forgot.
Oh, no, don't worry about it. Roll for damage.
Okay. I guess.
Oh,
that's
hold
pretty
up. You did.
He's
You did.
unharmed.
Hang on. If you spend the Benny to negate the -2, that means you hit instead of hitting on an 8, you hit on a 10, which would be a hit with a raise. Spend the extra damage dice to see what you did. Actually did 10 points of damage, which means you shook him. But if you want to re-roll, make sure down on the modifier, you should have a grayed out plus damage dice. If you want to re-roll the damage, click that first to make sure so it's coloured, not grayed out.
Okay.
And then spend a Benny to re-roll the damage. Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
And then re-roll the damage. Because you hit with a raise with your beginner's luck.
Oh, there we go.
2 wounds.
Much better. What's that guy's name again? The guy with the scream.
Wilhelm.
Wilhelm.
Yeah.
Thank you, Wilhelm.
Although I believe that is the Goblin Wilhelm scream, which means I need to go and find out. I need to go and find again, which is technically the Pathfinder scream, whereas the Savage Worlds one, we're meant to have the slightly more amusing mix of screams, with some of them and just go ow, aren't they? But we haven't got them for today, so okay.
Now that was the driver. So doesn't the bike and the passenger take a hit too?
Yeah. I thought I deleted him. Maybe I've killed the wrong one. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Oh God, I think I killed you.
I like the owl the best. Ow.
Killed you by mistake.
Why did you do that? Just because I was cinematic?
No, it's just down to the quirks of.
Not just because, but that was certainly a contributing factor.
Oh,
That'll
thanks.
learn you.
It's more the fact that unfortunately overlapping tokens sometimes means the wrong ones gets.
Oh.
Okay, Mac D case, you have your conviction still going.
Is it true that
Yes,
Lauren
of course
jumped
I'm
on the
back.
bike
I've been here the whole time.
when the driver took off?
I guess I can hit all 3 of these bikes. Is that correct?
You can no. If you're using an area of effect, they have to be on the same card to affect more than one target. However,
okay.
you
I'm
can
not
use,
looking at the
but
tracker.
yeah. However, yeah, but you ought to make. They'd have to be on the same chase card. That's the point I'm
Right.
trying to make. But you could if you want to take out all 3 bikes, you could multicast wreck 3 times if you want to. Brick, if you want to act as well,
I
you
was going
can.
to say, can't I do that? Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'll just target them all and use wreck 3 times.
You gonna Lilu Dallas it? Lilu
I'm
Dallas
sorry, I didn't get that.
multicast.
Oh,
Oh,
God, that's.
Lilu,
I'm sorry.
Lilu Dallas multicast.
Dallas
Multicast.
multicast.
Multipass.
It's
Multipass.
terrible, but I like it, so I'm going to allow it, even though it's terrible.
Well, you could make it an anti-bit.
Well, yes, but I haven't worked out who's who yet, so.
Yes, my plan is working. It's all coming together.
We
Yeah,
just need to sound the same.
Fingers.
We
Well,
just need to
it's the-
sound the same. We get more bennies.
No, it's the fact that he's still calling himself Tawny in chat. That's what's throwing me.
Oh,
Yes.
wait, what? Am I? Oh, damn it.
That's what's throwing me. I know I know it's you, but I can't remember what character you're playing yet. And when it says Tawny in chat, it's like I don't have a Tawny in the card.
So
Okay,
if I change it to Doc, will I get in trouble?
I think Doc might be upset. Because I know when I look, I know your patch, but I keep forgetting your patch. Okay, case. All 3 bikes are targeted.
Good.
All 3 bikes are targeted. If you want to target all 3 bikes, that is 3 actions. So you need to put 3 actions into the combat track and make 3 separate casting rolls.
Okay, I thought I could pay for.
It is not the original version of Bolt where you could cast extra bolts with a single casting, because they changed that when they put in the multi actions instead.
That was what I was looking for. Okay.
I don't think
The
I've ever seen
original.
anybody multicast.
Okay. Well, technically, you need to do 2 more castings.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll worry about I'll sort out the targeting in a minute. Oh, okay. That's the end of your casting. So you hit once, then you fail.
Are you going to Benny the first one to get a +1 for a raise?
I can't remember what do you have?
Wait, so if my the conviction dice doesn't count against crit fail?
You still rolls. In fact, conviction increases your chance of crit fail.
Does it?
Yeah, if you roll a 1 on your conviction dice.
Yeah, if you roll 2 1s,
when the majority of your dice rolls a 1.
It's a majority. It's not every dice.
Right.
Correct.
Right.
So on 2
You
dice,
have
you need
1 more die to roll a 1.
Yeah.
Right. I see.
On 3 dice, you need 2 1s.
Yeah, well, to crit fail, you need 2 runs, but with conviction, you're rolling 3 dice. So,
isn't there a thing
you know what I
where
mean?
you can spend a Benny to?
Not anymore. Not in this one.
Oh, I
That
thought
was also
that
conviction.
was part of Benny's.
No, it was you could spend. No, if you have the Joker, you can re-roll if you crit fail, but otherwise you can't. Okay, and then it's dumb luck. Do you have a set backlash? That's what I'm looking for now.
All right, man. I tried to save you.
Technomancer is quasi using technomancer space, but doesn't say I'm going to be really evil.
Well, if it doesn't say I don't have backlash, you don't get to make one up now. What the hell?
No, you'll be what's the standard one? You suffer a point of fatigue, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
The standard one is suffer a point of powers.
I just call that getting old.
And also any maintained powers drop. Okay, so you backlash on you fail on the second one, but you get to roll damage on the first one. If you want to spend a Benny on the first one to turn it into a raise, I will allow, but I don't think you need to be your conviction dice on the damage roll. Okay, that first target would have been Street Bike 6, which Street Bike 6 is that one. I think it's targeted a different one. Zone for position there, which is fine. You did 16 points of damage to Street Bike 2. A wound. So let's see what happens on the critical hit table. There's no permanent damage.
You're fucking kidding me.
There's no permanent damage. However, the driver gets to make the driver of the vehicle still has to make a driving check. Which he makes. I think the wound should have affected that, so it's a 5. He's okay. So you cause a wound, but it's all good. So
I can still say that I've not seen anybody multicast.
So that costs you two. That costs you 2 power points. Okie dokie. I don't think Brick's acted yet. Over to you, Brick, and then I think we can end the chase.
Alrighty, driving.
Oh dear! It didn't play this out. Oh, there it goes. This could get interesting. This could get interesting.
We're just like gonna watch it all up at the end. We got it all wrapped up.
Brick, what are you doing?
Well, what a surprise. Everyone on board is distracted. What a surprise that is. But seeing as it's the end of the chase, I'm not going to worry too much on that one. But I can't remember what anything else happened. Crit roll on your maneuvering. Now, vehicle, you must roll on the outer control table. That's what I thought. Okay, so everyone gets distracted as basically Brick loses control of the vehicle. He spins it out. But that's all good. And you will drop back a card. And everybody on board
Do we hit the guys next to us?
Sorry?
Right. Do we hit the guys next to us?
No. Okay. Screaming Skull. Now for the final. No, it's a chase complication.
Oh, okay.
I've closed the inventory.
Oh my god.
Why do I keep closing? I just finished. I was going to end the chase, but I'm just noticed that all the bad guys have gone complications. So we've got to go and see what happens to them all, don't we? Okay, so on the 6 of clubs, obviously you've looped back round. They've run back into the UNU pop group.
London's a very happening town.
It is, isn't it? Oh dear. Okay, so they drop. They drop back 2 squares, which actually puts them out of the chase. So they're out of the chase as they get stuck. Okay, now we're on the 4 of clubs. Happens on the 4. Random violence. A wild gunshot shatters. The windscreen of the truck's driver. Well, it basically hits the driver's crash helmet. It's just a random bullet just hits him as he's driving by. Which he's able to stick with, so he's okay. I'm not going to worry about what happens. I just want to see what happens to them. He's going to remain shaken, which is a bit unfortunate because they've just run into some hacked traffic signals, and so he just T-bones into the vehicles coming the opposite way.
Now, if anything, that deserves a Wilhelm sound effect.
It should do, shouldn't it? Okay. What happens is we stop.
None of the innocents were hurt.
Indeed, and those last guys, for all intents and purposes, will be stopped by you. We won't worry too much about it. But with that, you have successfully recovered. Basically, as the chase comes screaming to a halt, you're able to pick up the briefcase. Yep. And that's where we shall leave it today. You have picked up the briefcase the courier was bringing to you at the bar. Well,
do you want to put it in party sheet?
Oh no, it's a narrative thing where you open it up.
It's a MacGuffin.
Yeah.
That's the end of Act 1.
Okay. Are we starting the next one still in this chase where we've got to ditch the vehicles?
The chase will be done, so you can just walk. You'll just abandon the vehicles, walk away,
Yeah.
dump all the equipment you're carrying that you don't want traced back to you in the future dates, because next time you're actually going to go. Basically, you're going to get your first job next time. All of today was just getting you your first job, because that's what's going to be in the briefcase. You'll find out what your first job is,
Okay.
and then you'll have so much time to plan it. You'll have time to plan it. Then you'll talk to your contacts to get the equipment you need, and then you'll actually start your first proper job. That's where we shall leave it today. Hope you had fun. I certainly did. Thanks, guys.
Yes.
Thank you.
Very much.
Good job,
Thanks,
everybody.
Toss.
That was
So
fun.
now- So don't
That was
forget, we'll
fun.
be
Good
back.
job, everyone.
We'll be back on the 18th for part 2 of Sprawlrunners. See you then, guys.
All right.
The
And
18th.
now-
nothing.
18th.
Nothing
Hey.
next week.
It's alternate Sundays, I'm afraid. I wasn't allowed to do any.
Oh, alternate Sundays.
Second Sunday.
Every second Sunday, as it were. I wasn't allowed to do dailies anymore. Every Sunday anymore. The boss said no. So we'll leave it there. I now have to go away and write an adventure for Tuesday, where we will finish off. We'll start the beginning of the end of Hell on Earth. So see you on Tuesday if you're playing Tuesday. See you on the 18th if you're playing Sprawlrunners. Thanks very much, guys. See you later.
Thanks,
Right,
Don.
thank you.
Rain falls sharp like glass on steel. Neon whispers spin the wheel. Every shadow's got a name. No one here plays the same game. Flicker static in my face. City lights burn through my chest. I see neon ghosts in the night, waiting figures glowing bright, running circuits, chasing dreams, living lives torn at the seams. Torn at the seams. Wires hum where hearts should be. Hollow echoes crowd the street. Faces blurring pixel haze, lost